Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Is everything alright? Is it working? We have the delay, we have the the gray rectangle is back. Did y'all miss the gray rectangle? Hello everybody. Hi people from yesterday, hi new people, hi. Hey, can you guys hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. Hi. Oh, sorry. Are we back? What is going on? Hi. Sorry for that. I had to help. If you've been in my stream yesterday, you know that I'm technically very dumb. I'm not good with technical stuff. And apparently, I got that from my mama, because she just came in to ask for help for technical difficulties. So I just had to help her real fast. But yeah, I'm back. We're so back, dude. Why? Hey, if you guys are working, you don't have to watch. You can go to work and concentrate on work. I'd hate to be the reason some of you are missing work. This gray, that is too big. I'm making you smaller so the gray stuff is gone. Okay. Okay, hi everybody. I'm so sorry for that. What's everybody up to? How's life? What's good in your world? I mean, second stream in a row. I do not know why I thought this would be a good idea, to be honest, but as long as you guys seem excited, we're cool, right? I prepared the game and everything, so I think today is the day. I should have maybe prepared some ibuprofen too, because I kind of got a headache, but that might just be tiredness talking. How was my day? Good. Quality time with my mother, and I ate really good dinner. I packed my lunch for work tomorrow because I'll have a very busy weekend at work. So I prepare however and wherever I can already. But yeah, I'm a bit tired, not gonna lie. Yesterday was a ride. Finished eating pasta. Oh, I love pasta. I had somewhat of a pasta too. I had a risotto. Hope it was tasty. I just finished 315 lines of code. And none of it works? My minimal knowledge of code is enough to make chat appear here, but as you can see, it's not perfect, so I respect anybody that knows or works with code. Damn, that's crazy. Hope you had yummy food though. If you haven't eaten, I recommend getting something to eat or maybe a snack, cause the game we're playing today is very chill. I'll just basically read what is going on, so if you haven't eaten yet, I recommend get something to eat. You can eat while watching if you're interested. That's rough, buddy. That's absolutely horrible. I hate working with code, that's why I stopped doing it. Oh, and drink enough water. I've just been here gulping down water. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit tired today, if you can't tell. But I'd be damned if I don't try again. And today I also, I think I'm a bit better prepared. I prepared the game and everything. I just figured out why it doesn't work. You did? Am I your, lucky charm? Good job, Bella, for real! Oh my god. Okay, so today is gonna be, a busy day for all of us. I'm down to be background noise, since the game is very chill and very much a visual novel more than a game. So if you keep me as background noise, I don't mind. I love it. But of course, I'd be happy to have you chat with me as well today. Talk about the game and stuff. The code is correct. The fixing data set is fixed up and cannot be what? Wait, I can't see that. Cannot be read, which is why I arrowed out my shiz. Oh, dude, this stream is literally fixing my 8-hour work session. Please continue. Okay. I'll be your guys' background noise for anyone that has work to do. Or anyone who's just here to chill or here to play a visual novel. Because I'm here to play a visual novel. I hope you all are as excited as I am about continuing this story. Because I know it, I like it, I want to share it with you all. I don't know for how long I will stream though. The visual novel is sorted by days, and we're at like the middle of day 2. I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish day 2 and maybe start day 3, finish it. I really want to get to day 5 because that's, I think, the newest day. I haven't played that. I know everything up to day 4, like every route, I've done it all, but I do not know day 5. So I hope if we get there, or like day 4, we can end it. Maybe a few hours today, not so long because I have work tomorrow. Sadly, no late shift. Ren! Yes, Ren! And we will see more of TEO now. Also, because I know all of the routes technically already, I know why Ren said the boyfriend thing. If you guys watched the first stream, or if you guys know the game in general, oh, now I know what I need to do. Okay, sorry. Then you guys know that you have the option to invite him to your house on day 1, which is very crazy, because who invites a stranger to your house? But on the day 2, he quote-unquote jokingly calls you his girlfriend, which is crazy because it's the first day you hang out, technically, if you don't invite him to your house. But if you invite him to your house, you kind of hook up, which I think is, you have the choice to hook up. So that's why on the day 2, technically, he is comfortable enough saying that you guys are girlfriend-boyfriend. So that kind of made sense. But we didn't do that because you should not invite strangers to your house on day 1. And that's why, for us, it was super weird that he did that, you know? Either way, I hope everyone is ready. I love being your lucky charm, but you know what I love more than that? Playing a visual novel and being annoying about it. So, let's start up my beloved green screen. Oh, shoot, not the settings. Where's my green screen? And stop the background music, because the game has great music already. Where are we? Is it working? Oh no, here we go again. Maybe I should get rid of this. Where am I? Oh, okay. There I am, and there's chat. But guys, I'm so sorry, but you're taking up too much space. I need to get rid of you. You see nothing. Oh, I just locked you in place. Oh no, hold on. That is not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to delete you. How do I do that? There. Sorry, you guys have to leave. It's just me and Ren today. I should maybe also get the branch off of my hair, no? No! Oh! I was not here. I can wear the white one again. That's what I did last time. Or no, I want the black one. Yeah. Like this. I don't feel like wearing white today. Don't delete us. I'm so sorry. Do you guys want to be on stream? Isn't the game music copyrighted? Yeah, but she allows it to be played. Like, I put on the streamer option. Yeah. There's no room for chat to be here, but I do have live replay, so even if you watch a VOD, you're supposed to see the live chat later. I can check again in-game. There we go. Options. Like, I did not have any problem with keeping the VOD up last time. Oh, that's where we are? I don't know. We had a loading up, right? This was it? No. We were further than that. Did we forget to save? Hold on. No. This was it, right? Oh yeah, this was it. Oh, I was scared. Wait. Oh no. Oh no! Hold on, why is it so big? Sorry, the game is too big, I just realized. Oh, I'm sorry. Since yesterday I've had, ooh, you're in the void, can you Since yesterday I've had, as you remember, if you remember, I'm having screening issues, but I'll fix it. I'm fixing it. You didn't see nothing. Close your eyes. Is this okay? Or is it too close still? Like we're too big? Oh yeah, this is better? Question mark? Where's the center? Let's just be centered. Any black borders that I should be aware of? Probably, right? Can I not fit this to screen? Is this alright? How are the black borders? Is everything okay? Ribbit zoomed in. Nothing happened yesterday. You're right. But at the end of the day, I think we should acknowledge what happened. Because it's part of the process. And part of getting better. So there is no proof. I deleted the stream off the face of the earth. But I should still acknowledge what happened. And as you can tell, it has lasting issues. On the bottom with you. Yeah, but that's where the menu is. It's part of the game, is it not? Let me look again. Yeah, it's for me to skip and everything. Should I get rid of it? I'm fully here now. Oh, hi, darling. I'm okay. I'm a bit tired from yesterday, but I'm okay. How are you? Should I get rid of the border on the bottom? Oh, that's me. In that case, you're sad. Yeah, but I can get rid of it too, but I think then we're too zoomed in on the game. We want to see the full screen, you know? And the backgrounds of this are also really very pretty. And the character designs... Sorry that I'm still setting everything up. I thought I had everything prepared. I guess not. Are we cool with this? Are we cool with this? Is everything alright? That black border is hurting my eyes. Okay. Game audio is a little too loud. Okay, so first we're gonna fix the audio of the game. I totally forgot about that. So... I think this is alright. How about this? Is this alright? Is this too quiet maybe? This okay? And while you tell me if this is okay, what we're gonna do is get rid of the black borders. Because I understand if it's annoying. I am the same. I usually hate borders. Is this okay? I'm a bit too big, you know. Let me back off a little bit. How did I do this last time, man? Is this alright? Is this better? This is probably better, right? How is the game audio now? I also can check my voice. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Okay. I think my voice is fine. Better now. I'm glad. Happy to be here again. I'm so happy to have you. Yesterday was a ride. It made me a little bit tired, but since I don't have work today, I decided to try again. Because I'll be damned if I let what happened yesterday put me down. And I think we could hang out for a bit. I don't know how long I'll stream today, but I'm trying to like get to, I think, day 3 at least in the game. Oh, here's the hearts. We even have like some hearts with Olivia was her name, which is crazy to me. We have Ren, we have some with Violet, some with Moth, our bestie. Okay, if everything's alright now, I would continue the game. If nobody has anything else to say. We're a bit zoomed in now. Am I too big? I don't think I'm too big. Sorry, I was distracted by my second monitor. Second monitor, I say. I don't have 2 monitors. It's my iPad that I keep up to check if the stream is looking good and working well. I forgot what we decided. Or if we decided on where to go with him. Because he's offering to take us to his apartment. No, we are offering to take him to our apartment. We are also offering to go to his apartment. We're offering to let him decide. And we have the chance, like, to go, like, home. For those who don't know, Ren is a guy that we just had our first date with. He came, like, to visit us at work, and he thought we were very cute, so he gave us his number, and then we started talking on the phone, and basically he offered to take us out on a date, so we went on a date and everything. And now the thing is, I think it was the 3rd one. Like, should we let him decide? That would be interesting. Yeah, we wanted to let him decide. I think that would be interesting too. I mean, I wonder what a guy like him wants to do with us. Well, my place isn't far. We could wait out the storm there if you like. Ah, he wants to take us to his place. That is so exciting, though. I even have a heater and a dryer we could use. Okay, that sounds good. Because we got caught up in the rain after all. The image of me sitting in front of a warm, cozy heater was too hard to resist, and I ended up agreeing with his suggestion. Good idea. Despite the heavy downpour of rain, we managed to make it to Ren's apartment complex in one piece. Plop plop. No. Not on the first date. Guess he really wasn't lying when he said his apartment wasn't far from mine. Also, he lives close. But judging from the pristine interior and full functioning elevators, his building seemed to be in far better shape compared to my apartment. Oh, I need to burp. Okay, apologies. The elevator ride could have been a little less awkward, though, if it weren't for the slow ascending tacky music, or for the fact that Ren deemed it appropriate to shake his hair like a wet dog and get water droplets everywhere. Ew. The effects are so cool. For those who are not aware, the game has some trigger warnings when it comes to like visual stuff, and also some topics of gore, horror a little bit. It is a yandere visual novel, so if you don't like the yandere theme, you're free to leave, because it will be happening a lot more now. We've had its and bits and a taste of it before, but I think the next few days are gonna be a lot more, you know? Once the elevator door slid open, I was immediately met with a grandiose corridor and a large spacious doors that I found myself wondering how much it would cost to live in a place like this. Is he rich? What does Ren do for work? Don't look too hard at how messy my place is, okay? I wasn't expecting to have somebody over today, so I didn't bother cleaning up. I'm sure it's not that bad. Not as bad as my place, or the entire apartment I live in, for that matter. Oh, that bad, huh? Maybe you could live with me instead. Whoa, 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 pause. Sorry, did you say something? No, I mean, well, I was just thinking. Moving a bit fast, we just had our first date. It's a bit strange, but no one lives on this floor aside from me. I'm not really sure why, but I'm not gonna complain. He has money. Tucks hair behind ear. He does. I can make as much noise as I want. No one will notice. Okay. Good to know. Ren shoots me a mischievous grin, and I find myself wondering what he meant by that. I mean, Bella said it. Bella said it first. Plop plop, I guess. I mean, if he has money. Just kidding. Like loud music and stuff? Movies? Girl. Yeah, something like that. Movies. We can make a movie. Anyways, he unlocks the door with some electronic card attached to his keychain, and the moment the door swings open, I let out an audible gasp. Whoa! The sofa! And is that a fireplace? Ren, please, we just met you. I mean, he has money. Come on. I'm kidding, by the way, please. Ren doesn't seem fazed in the slightest as he flicks on the lights and walks into his own home, but I could only stand at the entrance to his foyer in shock. Yes, foyer. He had a whole dang foyer in his apartment. Oh my. Was this even an apartment? Surely a penthouse would have made more sense. Holy crap, Ren. Is there something wrong? What is it? I know the decor is kind of tacky, but it came with the apartment, and I haven't found the time to do anything about it yet. I'm sorry, but are you the long-lost heir of a billionaire or something? This place is huge. And hello, Is this marble? No, I get paid a lot for my job. Enough to afford rent, at least. You know, I don't think I asked you this yet, but what exactly is your job? My job is, well, I guess you could say I'm a programmer. Yo, Bella, this you? Didn't we just talk about coding? Well, I guess you could say I'm a programmer. I don't know. I just take on a few jobs ever so often. Nothing super fancy or anything. Nothing super fancy? Ren, you have marble flooring? There's something else that's huge. Concentration. Leaving the newly discovered programmer at the entrance, I curiously venture further into his apartment. Marble's a pain in the rear end to clean too. Oh, Angel, do you want some slippers? The floor can get cold and your shoes are probably soaked, right? Turning around, I noticed Ren opening a small closet and pulling out a pair of dark house slippers. He looks at me with a curious expression but makes no effort to hand them over. Ren, please hit me with Python code. Bro's a Silicon Valley programmer. How good is his pay? Good enough for this. I'm not saying it. I thought about saying it, but I'm not saying it. Okay, the house slippers. Back on track. Only if you want them. I'll take them, but only because they look like they're Gucci. Right, Gucci. Ren lets out a puff of laughter through his nose at my joke, but doesn't seem to deny it. Were these slippers really from a luxury brand? Girl, I hope not. As I put them on, I noticed how they were in my exact size, and it made me wonder if he had bought a bunch of expensive house slippers in varying sizes. But as funny as that imagery was, how did Ren accurately guess my shoe size without seeing my feet? Guys. Here, why don't I show you to the bathroom? I'll find you something to wear in the meantime while your clothes are in the dryer. Or would you prefer a towel instead? I guess that'd make more sense. Sorry, I don't usually invite people over. Seeing his timid side resurface once more gave me the sudden urge to tease him. Just a towel? Is it Egyptian cotton? Don't you have any friends? Oh, that's mean. Am I your first house guest? Oh no, he's a footman. That's a no-go. Not in my house. He has house slippers? Yeah, it's cute, right? Anyways, guys. What do you think? I think asking if he doesn't have any friends is kind of mean. Ren would like to see the grippers. I mean, am I your first house guest is a good question. Is it Egyptian cotton? I don't really personally like to talk about people's, you know, what they have and what they don't have. Just a towel, or am I your first? I think I would ask if I'm his first house guest. What would you guys do? Egyptian cotton would be funny. Feet people are in shambles. Just a towel is crazy. I would ask either just a towel or am I your first house guest? Should we ask just a towel? I don't know. Is that crazy? Are we crazy? What do you think? Or maybe he really doesn't have any friends. I kind of want to ask if... Are we tame or unhinged today? That's enough. Just a towel, nothing else. Yeah, to keep you warm instead of taking a shower, unless you'd prefer a blanket, because I'm pretty sure I have an electric... Oh. It was as if all the gears in his head were finally clicking together. No, I didn't mean... I meant a towel that you can wear over your clothes. Not just you in a towel, unless you want to, but that's... Why would you... I'm just going to shut up now, sorry. That wasn't what I meant at all, but his reaction was priceless nonetheless. Anyway, I'll show you to the bathroom. You can use whatever you want in there, nothing's off limits. First, it was offering to spend the night in my place, then it was asserting himself as my boyfriend in front of my friends. He really doesn't care about personal boundaries, huh? I was beginning to think that Ren didn't really seem to mind when it came to me invading his personal bubble as well. Though he still seemed pretty standoffish around TEO and Leon, and it took him a while to warm up to Eleanor back at the library. But it chalked it all up to him being his usual shy and eccentric self. Speaking of being shy, I still noticed how Ren didn't seem to be switching up his personality as much anymore, and I was beginning to think that he was showing me his real side. Up until now, everything felt real and genuine, and I found that we could bounce back witty retorts between each other more easily. I liked that, that's cute. Though every now and again, he might slip up and stutter, but I just assumed it was because my teasing made him flustered. Teo mentioned, come back home, the kids miss you. So maybe the timid side of him was genuine after all. But I'll leave some clothes for you outside and put the plushie I bought for you in your room. Huh? Oh, yeah, thanks. Great, I was zoning out again and completely missed half of what he was saying. Something about clothes and a plushie? Was he talking about Haruko? The plushie I was eyeing up earlier? I mean, he was carrying a gift bag from that souvenir shop earlier. Did he really buy me that toy? That's so cute! Ren, however, doesn't seem to pick up on my confusion though, and invitingly opens the bathroom door for me with a soft smile. And so, without trying to make things awkward, I quickly slip inside and lean against the door for support. Which was fortunate for me because one sweep of the bathroom had me stumbling back in surprise. Oh, we get a look at it! Whoa. Whoa. Even his restroom looked expensive. I was afraid of touching anything, fearing I'd accidentally break it and end up paying for it. This is a walkable shower. With LED lights. Honestly, if a towel is enough to get him like that, then geez. I think it's cute. I like that about Ren. That he's so flustered so easily. He's got a whole room for you already. Your room! Oh, I didn't even notice that! I love Yandere, man. Even his restroom looked... Oh yeah, I already read that. Your room is just his dungeon? I'm not complaining. Glancing around again, I noticed how his countertop seemed to be void of any dental care, hairbrushes, and skincare products, though a few bottles of concealer and an open box of hair dye sat in one corner near the sink. Well, I guess that answers my burning question on whether or not he naturally had pink hair. Naturally. But now, it made me wonder, if Ren does dye his hair, then what was his natural hair color? Yeah, that's a good question. There were still so many things I didn't know about that soft-looking guy, and I was beginning to question whether coming here was a good idea or not. Girl, it's too late. Too late for that. With a sigh, I decided not to waste any more time thinking about irrelevant things and instead turn my attention back to the shower. Quickly stripping off my clothes, I jump into the unnecessarily large glass booth and turn the water on. So you know how the shower works, that's crazy. Void of personal item, bros flexing with an Airbnb, that's his home. Glancing at Ren's shelf of limited hair and body products, I couldn't help but notice that one brand in particular just seemed to happen to be the exact as mine. Did we use the same body wash? He didn't really smell like me, but maybe that was because I wasn't paying much attention. I mean, who randomly smells people out of the blue anyway? Shaking my head at such a silly notion, I began to scrub away the lingering smell of rain from my body and quickly finish up. Bundled up in a warm towel, I crack open the large door and poke my head out the hallway. True to his words, Ren left me a small pile of clothing outside the bathroom, neatly stacked and propped against the side of the wall. That's so nice. Bringing the contents back inside, I noticed that one piece of clothing in particular was a rather comfy-looking hoodie. I'm wearing a comfy-looking hoodie right now too. But the design on the front, however, was rather morbid-looking and didn't really suit Ren's vibe. Maybe from a horror film or something else? Shrugging my shoulders, I put the hoodie on and instantly get enveloped by the sheer amount of fabric. Oh, I love oversized hoodies. I mean, it made sense considering Ren's large and lanky frame, but it was just absurd. That's so cute though. Like, he's so big, and like his clothes are probably super big. Like, imagine, that's cute. I had to stifle a laugh from the amusing sight in the fogged up mirror, but I had to admit that the soft fabric felt nice and warm against my skin. Even the scent that came off it felt oddly comforting somehow. Turning back to the remaining clothes in the pile, I gently pick up the next item and try to put it on. The gray sweatpants didn't seem to fit the length of my legs, despite the number of times I tried to roll up the elastic. But luckily, Ren was thoughtful enough to give me other alternatives. The dark pair of shorts seemed like the better option, especially since it came with a drawstring and deep pockets. We love pockets! Oversized hoodies are wonderful. Agreed. I need more. I have a few, but I want more. Okay, so I'm wearing his shorts, his hoodie. Damn. His apartment. Once I was fully dressed, I step out of the bathroom and aimlessly walk around until I hear the faint sound of a TV playing. Feeling curious, I follow the source of the sound down the hallway. Breaking news! The sudden storm hits the bay as gale force winds and knock over the street signs and even awnings. Guess between the sudden change in weather will die down soon and stay safe indoor. I continue to follow the noise until it suddenly cuts out and changes into a glaring monotone sound, indicating that the television must have lost all signal. Hi, I see that everything works well today. Yeah. I kind of figured it out. So far, so good. No pantsu, no underwear. You guys I didn't even realize. You guys are concentrating on the wrong things. Okay, so there's a weather report. Apparently the rain is a stormy one. Like it's a storm, it's not just rain. Aside from the TV, the rest of the lights were off, but I could still make out most of the dark shapes within the room with ease. It was just as ostentatious as the rest of his house, though I couldn't help but feel like it lacked any form of life. Bad storm means staying the night. Yeah, I think that's the reason. It just didn't seem like someone actually lived here. The furniture was gaudy yet tasteless. There was hardly any personality or decoration, colors, nothing. There was nothing that really screamed Ren to me. There were no personal touches, photos, items, hobbies, nothing. Just tacky furniture and the bland smell of something sterile. Sterile? If I was being honest, it gave off the same vibe as a dentist clinic or a hospital. Horrible. I hate that. I'm a maximalist. I love clutter and personality. Maybe he recently moved in? Damn! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I He just... Okay, wait, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. Let's be normal. It's just, you know, there's a heart right at his hip bone. It looks like a heart tattoo. That's so hot. Staying the night one step closer to staying forever. I think that's the goal. Okay, anyways, the shoulder V-cut thing with the fucking... And the sleeves are so long that they're like almost hiding his hands. That's so... The midriff, woof woof, yeah. Okay, anyway. Whew. Do you know the meme where it's like, I'm only looking at your titties right now? That's me with the yeah. Anyways, who moved in? Surprised by the sudden voice, I spin on my heel to only find Ren coming out of one of the hallways within a new set of comfy clothes. He seemed much more at ease like this, especially with the gentle expression on his face. I watched as he takes a respectful glance at my attire before sheepishly averting his attention to the ends of his sleeve. That's so cute. He's seducing us like effortlessly. He's effortlessly seducing me with his... Anyway, playing with the ends of his sleeve is also so cute. He's growing on me, guys. I know he's weird, but... Sorry, that's the only pair of clothing I could find that might fit you. It looks really good on you, though. Oh, thanks. You can even keep them if you want. The sound of thunder rumbling in the distance cuts off Ren's mumbling, and I involuntarily step closer to him. I'm barking. Me too. He looks so... And now he's blushing too. He's seducing us. The sound of thunder rumbling in the distance cuts off Ren's mumbling, and I involuntarily step closer to him. Oh! Without missing a beat, he reaches out and rests a protective hand on my shoulder to steady me. Oh my god. Ren idly glances out of the window before turning his undivided attention back to me once more, only this time with a determined look. It's really pouring, huh? I could only nod my head at his words, suddenly feeling sheepish all of a sudden. I really should have checked the weather forecast before I went out today. But to be fair, it didn't look as though it started spontaneously raining when I left my apartment this morning. And guess I was enjoying my time with Ren to the point where I didn't even realize the weather was turning sour. Angel? The nickname is... Okay. I'm not blushing just yet. Whew. Sorry, what did you say? I just asked if you wanted to stay the night here. You know, seeing how hard it is raining outside and your clothes haven't finished drying yet. It'd be no trouble, I really wouldn't mind at all. But only if you wanna, of course. Staying at his place for the night. Well, clearly isn't how I expected to end my day. But would it really be that bad? It definitely beats waiting out the storm and walking home with a bunch of puddles everywhere. Oh, what? Whoa. Stop. We don't have a choice. He's giving us a fake choice. Guys, what the fuck? He's a programmer, you say? What if he can manipulate our choices? What if he can program our Is this Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club? Is this male Monica? Can't escape him now. I mean, I wasn't planning to. I would have definitely stayed over the night, especially with his little tattoo down there, but... Like... That's crazy. I mean, hell yeah. I'm gonna choose the glitchy option because I think it's cool. What was that? What was that? Did you hear that? The glitch? Wait, what was that? Did I really want to stay the night at Ren's place? I guess I did. I couldn't really remember otherwise. Oh, I wonder what the glitchy one does. Oops, guess we will have to stay. Oops.
Oops, soggy. Oops.
I guess I did. I really couldn't remember otherwise. I guess I could stay, if that's really okay with you. Yeah, of course, it's totally fine. Wow, he really was an energetic, eccentric man, wasn't he? I mean, we didn't have a choice, guys. This is not on me. Your brain short circuits. I mean, with him looking like that. Let me know if you need any more pillows or blankets. Or if the room gets cold. I haven't worked out on how to use the fancy heater system yet, but I can definitely try. Also, if you already know where the bathroom is, but... Okay, I think I got it, Ren. I shoot him a reassuring smile as I turn to face him at the door. I should have gotten used to his attentive and observant behavior by now, but it still felt like a foreign side of him that I haven't fully uncovered. Still, at least he wasn't stuttering as much anymore. I know, sorry. I just want you to be as comfortable as possible, so just treat this house like it's your own. I mean, don't mind if I do. Alright, gotcha. He looks like he doesn't want to leave, and instead lingers in the front of the door a little while longer. Are you sure there isn't anything else you need? Anything at all? Okay, guys. I think it's happening. I think it's happening. Can I get a goodnight kiss? Can I sleep in your bed instead? She is bold. The MC is bold. What's behind that locked door? Locked door? Wait! Okay, so they're offering us romance, they're offering us, you know, and they're offering us lore. This is the hardest decision of my life. Like, what? I just want to... Okay, shiny. Sorry, locked door. That's crazy. Like, I think... Like, this game is technically not safe for work, but because I put on streamer mode, I don't think we will get that. But, the door. Let's ask about the door. We are here for content. We're not here for that kind of content. The locked door? What door? Oh, you mean the one at the end of the hallway? All of a sudden, his timid persona is back again. Was he just nervous? What could he possibly be hiding in that room to make him act like this? There's nothing in particular. Just, You see, I'm currently using it as a storage room for all my furniture from my old place. It's really messy in there. I'd be embarrassed if you saw what's behind that door. Oh yeah, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Great, now I'm the person who threw accusations at someone kind enough to offer me a place to stay for the night. Still, it was nice to know that he did own some kind of furniture. Sorry, I guess I was just really curious about it. Usually people don't leave the lights on behind closed doors. Locked doors. The lights are on behind the locked doors. What is he hiding? Oh. Yeah. I'd be happy to show you what's behind that door when it's not cluttered. But if that's all, then I'll let you get some sleep. If you need anything, my room is just 3 doors down. Gotcha. Good night, Ren. Good night, Esmeralda. Sweet dreams. I watch in silence as Ren turns on his heel and makes his way towards his own room down the hall. Okay, that's weird. Definitely a dungeon. Sus, very. Esmeralda's shrine in that room, bets. Or the previous owners. Huh. Locked door is definitely some weird stuff or a place where he hides his thigh-high programming socks. Crazy. Content is content. I guess. He's filthy rich to the point where he doesn't care about the lights. Bro, he doesn't have to pay those bills, huh? Storage room, sure. The energy bill is he doesn't care. What is he storing there? That's the real question. Like what? Anyways, let's continue. Shaking my head at his odd behavior, I close the door behind me and slowly make my way towards the bed. This is the guest room? Why is there a chair? Is it the chair? Guys. Is it a chair? Is it a specific kind of chair? Moving on. I noticed that Haruko plushie Ren had bought earlier was sitting atop of the sheets, and I gently bring it closer to my chest to give it a soft squeeze. That's really cute, he got us a plushie. So he really did buy this for me after all. The faintest hint of cherry and mint emits from the toy and makes my mind drift off to thoughts of a strange pink, but some part of him were starting to feel rather endearing. I agree. I noticed how he no longer stuttering as much or acting as shy, and it made me wonder if we were getting closer. Now that I really thought about it, how did I feel about Ren? Oh, we have a choice again. We have a choice again? We have a choice again. Stop, sorry, I checked chat for a second there, because my internet might be not the good. The saucy chair, let's go. Anyway, what do we think of Ren? Because he is kind of creepy. Like, me personally, the what chair? Me personally, I think I like him. I think he's cute. He's definitely a little bit, you know, off the rockers, but I think he's cute. I think he's cute. I'm crushing on him. I think he's alright. That's mean. But he's saying he's also kind of creepy would be interesting, though. Or I'm crushing on him. Well, how do you guys feel about Ren? Let's talk. Let's talk. Let me pull up the chat. How do you guys feel about Ren? Is my internet okay? Anyway. Instant smash, no thoughts behind it. Yeah. You should play the game then off stream. Because you can smash that boy first date. Like, not even first date, first day. Like, before the date and everything. It gives, I think I like him vibes. Right? Me too. Like, I think I like him. Crushes just, I don't know about crushes. Those are, I don't know, but... Like... He's more than alright in my opinion. He is kind of creepy, but I like that about him. Should we go with that? Let's go with that. I wonder if he reacts bad if you choose he's kind of creepy. Oh, we should have wait, can I go back? Yeah, we should save. And see, like, what happens. Okay. Should we, like, check what happens, or should we just go with I think I like him? Because I would go with I think I like him. But if you guys are interested, we can also see what he says if we go with creepy. Time to speedrun Siegs. Speedrun. Because I like him, I do. My internet is bad. I'm gonna say I think I like him. Okay, I guess he was kind of cute. Me. Whenever my friends are like, really? That person? I'm like, they're kind of cute. Ren was very considerate and attentive towards me today, which I really liked. And he even bought me a plushie without being asked. Let's check and then go with the like. Okay. Man. Extra Wünsche. Let's check what happens when we say he's creepy. What was there to say? He still had that flippant personality of his going on, and he somehow knew all of my favorite things without asking me. That sounded like a agree, but it didn't have any solid proof to back up my theory. But I guess I shouldn't be calling him a creep when I was the one who willingly agreed to go to his apartment, despite only knowing him for 2 whole days. There was also that break-in that Violet mentioned yesterday, but Ren didn't fit her description at all. Stream is okay, no internet. Okay. No internet issues, that's great. True, somebody broke into my apartment. Ah well, I shouldn't be considering myself over this. I still had that new lock installed, so I doubt they'd want to come back. Rolling onto my side, I push those thoughts aside as I hug the plushie closer and slowly drift off to sleep. Oh! That's it? Wow. Okay, I guess that's like... I guess that didn't change anything. What if we say we like him? Wait, okay. If we say we like him, she says he's attentive, considerate, and he even brought me a plushie without being asked. That instantly raises him from a 4 to a 10 to a solid 7 out of 10. From a 4 to a 7? Because he bought you a plushie, girl. Ren certainly had boyfriend potential. I agree. But things were still too awkward between us for it to lead into that direction. But still, it was nice to think about. He was certainly nice to think about. Girl. Rolling off onto my side, I hug the plushie closer so that I can be surrounded by his comforting scent and slowly drift off to sleep. Okay, well. Day 2. Okay. And it's like still early in the day, so. The usual sounds of city life and traffic pull me away from my slumber, and I wake up to the sight of an unfamiliar ceiling. Yeah, I think if we would have asked him for a goodnight kiss or to, you know, sleep in his bed, things would turn out a little differently. But hey, not complaining. I'll take notes on that. You do not have to spend money to be likable. Though you should be attentive and kind towards others. That's like most attractive trait. So, notes. Moving on. We should do a not safe for work run, but like a private live stream, like a Discord call or something. Anyways. Actually, you can do that in your own time. Now that I think about it. I want to do it on my own time now. So, the next day, day 3, finally. The unusual sounds of city life and traffic pull me away from my slumber, and I wake up to the sight of an unfamiliar ceiling. It works, trust me, it works wonders. This wasn't my bedroom, and this certainly wasn't my bed. Yeah, girl, wake up, stand up. Last I checked, my duvets? How do you say that in English? Duvet? Duvets? Ah, je ne sais pas. Duvet. Were a pattern purple and a housewarming gift from Violet when I first moved into my apartment, not this dark shade of black. Confused, I rubbed the sleep off my eyes in order to fully take in the rest of the room. And just like that, memories from yesterday come flooding back. Oh! Right, Ren offered to let me stay here the night due to the freak storm that swept over Corland Bay. It was sweet of him to do, and it had me wondering where he was right now. Was he still fast asleep, or perhaps he was already awake? Deciding there's no time like the present to find out, I stretch out the knots in my body and wake myself up fully to jump out of bed. Let me posture check. Oh, guys. Posture check, hydration check, duvets. Nah, that's just a duvet. C'est pas un duvet. As soon as I walk out into the hallway, the mouth-watering scent of something sweet and sugary greets me. Don't tell me he made pancakes. Curiosity, or perhaps hunger, takes over my body, and before I know it, I find myself navigating through the maze of Red's stupidly large apartment. True. Like, look, he has a counter. Speaking of the devil... I mean, what a sight. Imagine waking up to that every morning. There, Ren stands in his kitchen, hunched over the stove with a spatula in one hand and what looks to be a recipe pulled up on his phone in the other. He doesn't seem to notice my presence yet, so I take the opportunity to study him a little bit more. Oh, that's so cute. That's so romantic. And although I could only see most of his backside and side profile, I could easily make out the concentrated look on his face as his gaze flits back and forth between his phone and the pan. But just when I think he's about to turn around, Ren lets out a surprised noise and immediately lifts the pan from the stove. Jeez. Sniffing the air, the smell of something burning invades my nostrils, and he has me retreating back into the living space for some fresh air. No, he's burning breakfast. Wow, did Ren really manage to burn a pancake? Or maybe he just wasn't that confident in cooking? Regardless, seeing him put on so much effort into something so trivial did manage to pull at my heartstrings. Yeah, it's cute. But please, don't fuck up the pancakes, man. I'd cry. Deciding I've had my fill of watching him, I finally make myself known. Oh. Hug him from behind. Damn, girl. I mean... Try and scare him, call out his name, don't say anything. I mean, he's about to burn pancakes, so we shouldn't scare him. Look at his face in the background. I mean, I think, what would I do? I think I would try and scare him, to be honest. Even though that's a bad idea. You know what? All that talk about pancakes makes me, but like... I'm opening cookies. Did you hear? Can you guys hear that? Making effort is 10 out of 10. Burning pancakes is 0. Yeah. Okay, I opened cookies. I'm gonna eat some. Should we be bold and hug him from behind? Like... Hug. Right? I want to. I'm gonna hug him. I don't care. But scaring him is funnier. Guys. I'm gonna save it now. Let's see his reaction when we try and scare him. And then we go and hug him. Quietly tiptoeing behind the taller man and hiding behind the counter, I wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. That moment arrives once he turns around to scrape the burnt remnants of pancakes into the bin. And before he has any time to react, I spring into action. Boo! Angel? You scared me. How long have you... Despite his flustered outburst, Ren doesn't seem to move away from the stuff. Good morning, Esmeralda. I was going to surprise you with breakfast in bed. Sorry, did I take too long? That's so cute. It was like I flicked an invisible switch because all of a sudden Ren was back to being his usual timid personality that I've grown to know. Aw, you don't have to go through all that trouble for me. It's fine, I wanted to, really. Here. Without giving me a second to spare, Ren conjures up a plate full of thick, fluffy pancakes from somewhere behind him, alongside a few toppings as well. I didn't manage to burn these ones, at least. Eat as much as you like. That is so... Why does he call us Angel? Because, if you remember, at the beginning, we helped him find a book, and he said that we're like an angel. Because we helped him find a book, you know? Hug for the best option and scare him for content. Should we check what happens if we hug him? I'm being so annoying. I'm so sorry. I'm being very annoying with the options, but let's see what happens when we hug him from behind. He will take us to his... Oh, wow. One way or another? I mean, quietly tiptoeing behind the taller man, I wait for the perfect opportunity to strike before wrapping my arms around his waist and resting my head on his bored backside. I feel so lonely. That made me feel really lonely. Esmeralda! I didn't hear you, Despite his flustered outburst, Ren doesn't seem to move from my hold. In fact, he almost seems to melt and lean into my touch instead. Almost as if to confirm my thoughts, I feel him wrap one arm around my waist to pull me in for a brief hug. Good morning, Esmeralda. Yeah, and now he says the same thing, okay. I was going to surprise you with breakfast in bed. And he did make pancakes. So we do get pancakes. Oh no, is he gonna eat the burnt one? No! He gestures to the burnt pancakes still stuck to the frying pan. No amount of washing and scrubbing would restore that pan. Man. Giving Ren a pitiful look, I deposit a few fluffy pancakes onto my own plate before offering the rest to him as well. Ren, you made enough to feed an army. Why don't we share? It's okay, I made them all for you. Exactly how you like them. Oh, and how do you know how I like my pancakes? Deciding to tease him a little, I throw the light-hearted accusation into the air and hope you'll catch it. Oh no, he's cute. He's really cute. Huh? Oh, I don't. I suppose... Don't people normally enjoy pancakes this way? I thought maybe... There he goes again, getting flustered beyond belief, while his cheeks flush up that deep shade of red. It really was adorable. Relax, I'm only teasing you. These pancakes are delicious, by the way. Oh, you are just joking. Sorry, I'm eating the pancakes. Hold on. Stop, wait. Give me a second. Okay. Whew. His mood immediately seems to perk up once he hears my compliment. You like them, really? You're not lying? Then I'll make them for you again sometime. Only if you want, that is. It's no problem at all. I really don't mind. How about you just focus on eating first? Aren't you hungry? Ah, I snacked on a few pancakes while cooking them. Don't worry about me. You just eat. Do you want something some different topics? I've got more strawberries in the fridge. Something inside me told me that Ren was lying, but I didn't feel like calling him out on it. I'm good for now, but thank you. Really. Seemingly satisfied with my response, or lack thereof, Ren lets out a pleased hum and instead moves away to busy himself with washing the dishes. I can do that. He cooks, I clean. I'm horrible in the kitchen. I would burn a pancake. But I'm really good at cleaning. So, perfect dynamic would be somebody cooks, I clean. My gaze follows him, and I absent-mindedly catch a glimpse at the clock on one of the shelves. 8 o'clock on the dot. That early? Yo. Who wakes up that early? Wait a second, 8 o'clock? I was going to be late for work. Oh no. That's gonna be me tomorrow. As if picking up on my panicked behavior, Ren halts his movements and sends me a curious glance. Crap, I'm gonna be late for work again if I don't leave now. I still need to walk home and get changed and... Hey, it's okay, Asmare. Calm down. Look, your clothes from yesterday are washed and dry. Why don't you change into them? And when you're ready, I can drop you off at work. Ren. There I go again, relying on this enigma of a man, taking up too much of his kind hospitality. I was already overstaying my welcome by using dryer and sleeping in his spare bed. But now here was, eating his food and being exactly 5 minutes away from getting a lift in his car. He really should be the one being called Angel instead of me. Thank you so much, I owe you my entire life. I thought I was dramatic. Another date with you would do just fine. Damn, Riz. Sorry, I got distracted by chat. His soft smile is the last thing I see before I head back into the guest bedroom to change. But before I can make it 3 feet away, Ren's voice calls out to me once more. Oh, but I should warn you, I don't exactly drive a car. What? No way. Turns out, Ren didn't actually own a car like I expected. He owns a dang sports Somebody hold me. Somebody sedate me. Somebody hold me. Stop. Pause. Rewind. Play. He drives a bike. He drives a sports motorcycle? All black, sleek, and scary. But what surprised me the most were the faded Always With You stickers, decals that adorned the tank. So Ren was a fan of that webcomic as well? The community was rather small. There wasn't much talk about the webcomic online. Else enjoyed it as much as I did. Oh! Oh, indeed. Hardest smash ever. Period. Period. But just as I was about to bring the topic up, my vision goes dark as Ren places a helmet over my head with a smile. He fastens and adjusts the straps before monitoring towards the back of his bike with an expectant look. Admittedly, I was a bit hesitant to open that thing, but Ren assured me that he'd tell me what to do and keep me safe the entire time. Daunting, couldn't even begin to describe how I felt when the engine turned on and I was certain Ren had scratch marks with how tightly I was clinging to him, okay? But I somehow came out of it unscathed. I even managed to bag myself a nice warm hoodie that smelled like Ren, even if its only purpose was to protect me from the wind and flying debris. He gave her his hoodie. and he strapped the helmet for her. Guys. And when we parted in front of the when we parted in front of the library with a friendly goodbye, Ren waited until I was inside the building before taking off. I mean, what a man! But I barely make it 3 feet inside before a mass of blonde hair enters my field of view and almost knocks me over. Oh, he cares about safety. That's so hot. It's so hot that he cares about safety. It's so... I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. That's very attractive. Okay, concentrating. We have Eleanor back. You know, you remember Eleanor? The girl we thought might have been compromised, but apparently she's alive and well. Esmeralda, there you are. Quick, I need your help. Eleanor's anxious demeanor catches me off guard, and I immediately do a sweep of the library, for hardly given any time to take my surroundings in before Eleanor reaches out for my arm and all but drags me behind the reception counter and towards a mountain of stacks upon stacks of books, files, newspaper, and manila folders cover the entire expanse of the desk, and before the briefest moment, it almost resembled a messy archive repository rather than a workstation. What's all of this? This was supposed to be sorted out yesterday. I swear I did it already. In fact, I know I did. I remember leaving it all in Conan's office before I left work yesterday, so you can imagine my surprise when I saw it back on my desk this morning. Eleanor seems genuinely concerned, especially with how she's flitting about and pacing back and forth in front of me. Oh, I feel so... It was almost like she'd seen a ghost, and if I didn't know any better, I honestly would have believed it. Please help me. If Conan finds out I somehow messed up again, I don't know what will happen. Hey, don't worry, Elle. I'll help. And I doubt Conan will get mad. You know how he is. I suppose you're right. Her shoulders seem to visibly relax at my words, and she slumps into her chair with a heavy sigh. Thank you so much, Esmeralda. Do you think you can manage this stack of books? Missing a beat, lest our boss magically appears somewhere behind us, we immediately get to work. The time flies by quickly, but... Time flies by quickly when I have my chatty coworker to keep me company. Yeah, that's always like that. I love chatty coworkers, because they do all the talking and I can listen. She fills me in on how the freak storm caught everyone off guard and of seeking refuge within the library as well. Apparently, Eleanor was the only one around to keep an eye on things, and from the sounds of it, she seemed to take on the leadership role like a pro. Still, discussing her whereabouts had me thinking. That reminds me, where did you go the other day? The other day? What do you mean? You remember Ren? The pink-haired guy? Huh? Oh! Lover boy. Yeah, him. After we had that conversation with Ren, I never saw you afterwards. Oh, huh. Let me think. I watch as she inclines her head to the side to think, and all too quickly she snaps her fingers and gives me an affirmative nod. That's right. Well, this is a bit embarrassing, but I ended up going home early. I must have accidentally bumped into something while cleaning the stockroom the other day, and before I knew it, one of the shelves came tumbling down on me. It wasn't until a little while later when Conan found me and pulled me out. What? You knocked over an entire shelf? Miss Creston. I love using last names. Knowing I was only teasing, Eleanor sends a sheepish smile and bows her head to hide her reddening cheeks. But now that I think about it, the shelves in the stockroom had always seemed relatively stable. My coworker wasn't known for her strength, so it didn't make much sense for it to topple over that easily. What did I miss? Franzi, welcome! There was... Okay, so everybody who just joined, there was a storm while we were on our date with Ren, so he invited us over to his apartment so we could dry up a bit. When we got to his apartment, the storm got bigger, and even the news station on the TV were like, you should stay indoors. We're at his apartment. Nothing happened. Stay calm. Nothing happened. But the next day, he made us breakfast and he drove us to work on his motorcycle. I mean, what a man. But yeah, now we're back at work the next day, finally, and we see Eleanor's doing alright, but what happened last time, because if you remember, we missed her, like we couldn't find her anywhere. It's apparently because there was a bookshelf that fell on top of her in the stockroom, which doesn't make much sense. Thankfully, Eleanor elaborates more, almost as if she could hear the gears in my head working overtime. Yeah, Sin is also theorizing that Ren knocked her out with that shelf. Sus things are happening. Yeah, this could very well be true. Well, I suppose it was a tad bit odd. I mean, I've worked in this library for years now, and not once have I ever heard so much of a creak from those shelves. It does seem strange, yeah. Well, I have no doubt Conan will be installing new storage shelves soon. Oh, speaking of, did you notice the new awnings outside the library? I suppose that sudden storm from yesterday had something to do with it. In fact, oh, maybe you heard it on the news already. I heard that all the rain... Our conversation gets cut short as I watch Eleanor's attention drift behind me and towards the flashing red light above one of the shelves. Duty calls, I guess. Ren tried to kill Eleanor. Where is Crimson today? He would have went crazy. As soon as she stands, I shoot her an appreciative smile. Oh! Which she returns with an apologetic look of her own and meanders her way towards the aisle. I'm still not Team Ren. He was really cute, he made me pancakes, and he rides a motorcycle. Hear me out. Where's the cute plant lady? We might see her soon. Let's actually check our phone. So Violet is at home. TEO is on the Heart Island. We're at work. Ren is also at his home. Lots to do today. What's happening? This is not okay, says Eleanor. Violets are not blue. Maple found the treats again. Why is the hospital so busy today? Oh, Leon is with his mom at the hospital. I'm too cute to reject the Lulu. She is so funny. Like the girl from last time. But yeah, Violet is at home. Now left to my own devices, I go back to sorting through the books and putting them into separate piles. I managed to get a solid 10 minutes of myself before the sudden sense of unease creeps upon me. It felt as though someone was watching me, so I take a curious sweep across the vicinity to try and locate the source, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. People were studying, others were quietly typing away at computers, and I could even spot the back of Eleanor's head from her spot near the fantasy fiction aisle. Fantasy fiction? Damn. Nothing was out of place, yet that unnerving feeling of having eyes on the back of my head still lingered. In fact, now that I thought about it, it was eerily similar to the feeling I got when I was walking home a few days ago. Violet's words about somebody breaking into my apartment echoed in my mind before it suddenly dawns upon me. The supposed person watching me, could it be somehow linked? No, definitely not. Shaking my head, I try to dismiss those unsettling thoughts before they start to develop into something more sinister. There was no one watching me. After all, there was hardly anything impressive about the Warren stalker in the first place. I was as plain as they come, and if some loser really did break into my house, they left empty-handed. That alone clearly proved that I don't own anything worth stealing. Except maybe my limited attack on giant figurines, but even then. I remember thoroughly inspecting my entire apartment once I got home. Nothing was out of place, nor looked like it had been touched. Everything was where I left it this morning. Yet it still didn't explain why I was feeling this way. Fear and apprehension seemed to overwhelm my senses so much that my mind barely registers the sound of something rustling, and I looked down to see that I'd been worrying the papers in my hand for the past few minutes. Have I been stressing out that badly? Jeez, I really was letting all this paranoia get the best of me. Shaking my head once more, I decided it's best not to let those thoughts fester and grow into something far bigger than it should be. No one broke into my apartment, and no one was watching me right now. I was making a mountain out of a molehill, and nothing was going to scare me. Hello? Ah! Whoa. Whoa. I mean... Have you ever Hi, Kiara, hi. Instead of some creepy stalker dressed in all black, I was met with blonde hair and an expensive-looking clothing. Was this the person I felt watching me? It was difficult to make out her words over the loud, rapid sounds of my heartbeat, so I tried my best to calm down before responding. Sorry, I didn't notice you come in. Welcome to the Courland Bay Library. Can I help you with anything? I hope I sounded professional enough, though I'm sure that there was still a lingering sense of fear in my words and facial expressions. But it starts to dissipate as I take in the woman's appearance. Her green eyes seemed oddly familiar to me, but what gives it all away is how the woman slightly inclines her head to the side as she looks over me with concern. Surely not. Was that? I don't suppose you are... Kiara? Eleanor told me all about you. In the flesh, honey. I'm actually here to visit my darling sister, would you believe? This is Eleanor's sister? But now you've piqued my interest. I have? She shoots me a harmless wink and rests her hands atop the reception counter. Wow. Wow. Even the clanging of her jewelry sounds expensive, and I can't help but look at her in awe. Tell me, what else has Nori said about me? Nori? Short for Eleanor? That's so cute. Oh. We have options. She really, really admires you. She loves your taste in fashion. She wants her jacket back. She finds you annoying. Nah. Why is everyone blonde? Good question. Well, TEO isn't blonde. She finds you annoying is just mean. I'm not gonna say that. And even if Eleanor told us that she thinks her sister is annoying, you don't tell that, you know? You keep that a secret. I think she wants her jacket back is really funny. She gives up so much Valley Girl vibes, bro. Yeah. She's like the opposite of Eleanor in vibes. She loves your taste in fashion. I think she really, really admires you, or she wants her jacket back is fitting. I think she wants her jacket back is what I would say. Because, like, you don't spill the beans. That would be funny. She even wears sunglasses. Like, is it not raining outside? She's cute though. I'm waiting for a chat to catch up. I think we have a delay. But what do you guys think? If you don't have a preference, I'm just gonna tell her that she wants her jacket back. Ugh. Wait, we can also save it, but I don't think that will change much. Like, let's save the big decisions. I don't really like going back all the time. And if you want to make your own decisions, play the game. It's for free on itch.io. And you can also play the stuff that we can't show on stream. The jacket one, I guess. Yeah. Doesn't really matter.
Her what?
Surely not that raggedy old thing she always keeps in the trunk of her car. I'm honestly doing her a favor. Besides, doesn't her outfit look cuter without it? I think... Asmarae. As if summoning Eleanor herself, she emerges from somewhere behind me and joins us at the front desk. Kiara, what are you doing here? There she is. What? Am I not allowed to see my little sis? Okay, so Kiara is the big sister, Eleanor is the little sister. That makes sense. I'm at work right now. You could have texted me in advance. But I wanted to surprise you. And look, I come bearing gifts. At that, Kiara places down a few bags branded with high-end prints and designer logos. Sorry, darling. If I knew I'd be meeting you here, I would have brought extra. But I'm sure there's something for you in one of those bags as well. Pick whatever Eleanor doesn't want. I genuinely wished I could be rich enough to say something like that. Same. Why is everybody rich? Oh. The sisters seemed fully engrossed in each other's presence, so I leave them alone so they can have their moment to catch up. After all, I didn't know how long it has been since Eleanor and Kiara had seen each other, and the mountain of work in front of me wasn't going to sort itself out in the meantime. But before I could silently slip away and sit back down, a tattooed arm boxes me in and commands my attention. Guys, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. And for the second time today, the expensive smell of wealth and luxury floods my senses. Only this time, I knew the person it belonged to. Isn't it? Okay. Okay, everybody stay calm. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Okay, I'm calm, it's okay. Sorry. Dang, who are they? Seemingly out of nowhere, TEO appears with that familiar smirk on his face and an unbothered drawl in his tone. He absolutely shamelessly, with how his eyes take in both of their sisters' appearance before he's leaning more of his weight onto his arm and shooting me an expectant look. Don't even think about it, TEO. Trust me, you don't want to know what I'm thinking about right now. Oh my god. Given how he leans even closer to my side with a sultry grin, I end up believing his words. After all, I wouldn't put it past TEO to think up multiple ways to cause a scene in his free time. Okay. Not jealous, are you? I mean, I can come with you. I can join. I can join. Why would you even... Oh. Whether or not it was my sudden outburst that captures their attention, Eleanor and Kiara finally seem to notice us, and I thank my lucky stars for a chance to escape this conversation. Who would even choose Ren when there's TEO? Girl, why not both? Perhaps I could sneak off into the employees' lounge while everyone was busy talking? I'm sure she's just like me for real. You work here too. I've got a few things here that you could check out. Girl. He is disgusting. Ugh. Despite my disgust at TEO's blatant flirting, Eleanor seemed to be eating it up with a slight blush on her cheeks. No! Oh, I'm actually just visiting. I don't work here, but little Nori over here does. I'm sure she can help you out. Despite her friendly tone, Kiara seems to be passively shutting down TEO's attempts at flirting and redirecting it towards Eleanor instead. Yet TEO doesn't seem to be picking up on it, instead choosing to lean a little more against the counter so that his muscles flex under his form-fitted shirt and crosses his ankles. You're not from around here, are you? I'd remember a face like yours. Okay, guys. Bisexual panic is real. The name's Theodore, by the way, but cuties like you can call me TEO. Okay. Charming. I'm Kiara. And no, I'm only in town for a few weeks. I'm visiting some relatives and finding some inspiration before I head back home. Inspiration, huh? I could show you around. He is so smooth. He's hot though. He is such a charmer. Well, aren't you fun? How about my baby sister? Wing woman? Huh? But I'm older than you. What? Eleanor is the older sister. Okay, that's confusing. Come on, live a little, Nori. You always tell me how you're holed up at work all the time. I suppose, but looks like you're in need of a bit of fun. I can help with that. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Look how tall he is, guys. Look how tall he is. Okay. And his shoulders, sorry, I don't care. I'm normal. Have either of you been to the aquarium yet? It opened recently. Aquarium! That man. He knows what's good. He knows what's good. Not yet, but I'll have to give your offer a pass, I'm afraid. Aquarium's not your style? You're not my style. Okay, damn. Ouch. Despite the low blow to his ego, TEO didn't look the least bit offended. In fact, okay. But as if fate felt the urge to intervene, Kiara's phone suddenly goes off and startles everyone. Sorry, give me a sec, I need to take this call. She slips away before any of us can have the chance to respond, and without missing a beat, TEO immediately takes her previous spot besides Eleanor. And what about you? Me? Don't see anyone else around here, princess. Princess! Okay. Oh, well, I mean, I think it would be fun, but I suppose it would be a bit awkward if it's just you and me. You heard her, doll. As if finally acknowledging my presence, TEO turns to me with an expected— He calls me doll! Oh my god. Doll? Me? Okay. Hold on, okay. I mean, I don't care about nicknames. I don't care at all about nicknames. He turns to me with an expected look on his face. Why don't you tag along? I'll even see if Leon wants to join for the fun. It will be like a double date. At that, Eleanor visibly seems to relax a little bit. I spare a quick glance into her direction, and I can pick up on the barest hint of hope in her eyes. Wait, she wanted to go on a date with TEO? I don't know, Elle. Oh, what? Got better things to do? Look, I'll pay for everything. He pays for everything! Okay. I can even pick you up as well if you want. Sound good? Yeah. I mean, no. Not that I'd ever openly admitted to TEO, but his offer was finally starting to sound tempting. Yeah. I mean, free food and free outing? It was too good to refuse. However... Oh, we have a choice. We have a choice. Like, sure, why not? Fine, but I'm doing this for Eleanor. Fine, but only if Leon will be there, or no thanks. This for Eleanor would be smart, because she obviously doesn't want to go alone. Guys, double aquarium date. Who doesn't want to go on a date with TEO? Exactly. Like, should we? Now, let's say we do this for Eleanor, right? Because she also wants to go, but like not alone. And let's like let's hurt his ego a bit. Eleanor seems to brighten at that, and her smile is just that a girl. Okay, knew you weren't gonna chicken out on us. Then it's settled. Leon and I will meet you both here tomorrow after work. What time do you finish? Around... Conan! There you are, Esmeralda. I didn't realize you were busy. Eleanor doesn't seem to like him, but she wants to go. Like, we literally just said that. She wants to go, but she doesn't want to go alone, which is fair and very smart of her. So what we do as a friend is to go with her, because she wants to go. That's literally what they said. Finally, it was as if someone had heard my prayers this time. Of course it's Conan. Conan emerges from somewhere behind me. What was up with that today? And offers me an escape from the current conversation. And without missing a beat, I turn towards my savior and spare him a thankful glance. I make sure to silently apologize to Eleanor as well, clearly uneasy with the thought of leaving her alone with TEO, but she seems all too happy with how she subtly shoos me away with a hand behind her back. Yeah, like she is interested in TEO, so... Sure, I can slip away for a moment. Did you need something? Just need an extra pair of hands to sort through some books. But if you're busy, I'll manage by myself. It's fine, I could use a breather. Okay, so perhaps I didn't need to announce that so joyfully. With warm cheeks, I turn back towards Eleanor and TEO to send them one final apologetic look before following after Conan. Oh, do we get, like, to talk with him? Yay, he's cool. I apologize for this. I didn't mean to steal you away from your friends. Conan and TEO in one frame? That was for the history books. This happened to be sorting through all of the books a coworker managed to knock over this morning and making sure that they were all in the correct category before putting them back onto the card. It felt eerily similar to what I have been previously doing with Eleanor, only this time there weren't any TEO-shaped annoyances to keep us company. I watch you on TV with the boys. Ah, oh my god. Hello. I hope you're having fun. Don't stay up too long. Oh, but man, I swear, Conan had to be the only boss who'd be perfectly fine with their employees slacking off to talk with their friends instead. He hadn't said a word about TEO, and possibly Kiara too, depending on how long he'd been standing behind me, and seemed more than okay with us huddling around the reception desk. Deciding not to push my luck, I return Conan's soft look with one of my own. It's fine, don't worry about it. I've been meaning to ask you something actually. Has everything been going alright with you? Nothing shady has been happening lately? What do you mean? You haven't heard the news. There's been a few murders happening in the Bay Area recently. Murders? Admittedly, I've been worried for your safety as of late. You live by yourself, correct? Yeah, but my neighbor checks in with me almost regularly. Now that I think about it, she's also been concerned for my safety. That's good, I'm glad. Listen, if something ever happens... Conan awkwardly glances over his shoulder before returning his gaze back to me. Nothing but sincerity stares back, and I find myself in a stunned silence. Here is my personal number. But due to the lack of clarification, I ended up sending him a confused look instead of thanking him. I know you've only recently moved back to Cortland Bay, but you've yet to put someone down as your emergency contact. I'm worried. You won't have anyone to call in case something does happen. I want to make sure you're safe at all times. Oh, thank you, Conan. Of course. He gives my shoulder a gentle pat before reassuming his original task. The conversation falls back into an easy, comfortable silence as I pocket his number before pouring all of my focus towards the books laid out in front of me. That's so nice. And good to know we have somebody to call if shit hits the fan. The rest of my shift passes by uneventfully, and at some point Eleanor informs me that Kiara had to leave for work-related matter and wouldn't be coming back for a few days. She'd even ask Eleanor to give me her number as well, alongside mentioning something about sharing more embarrassing stories about little Nori the next time we talk. Whatever that meant. We got Conan's number? Nice. Yeah. I mean, Riz. Still, it was really nice to finally meet Eleanor's sister, and it was even kinder of her to gift me a fountain pen before she left. I love getting free pens. Like, all the pens I use are gifted. Or at least, I assumed it was Kiara? Oh. I found the expensive-looking box sitting on my desk once I returned, and I wasted no time in opening it up and examining the contents. The pen itself appeared to be made from extremely high-quality materials, and the cursive E+R logo looked rather fancy underneath the light. That's Ren. Esmeralda plus Ren? That was Ren! Did he came to visit? I made a mental note to get something for Kiara as well before pocketing the pen next to Conan's number and packing up my belongings for the day. But as I'm slipping out of the library's back door, I notice a familiar broad backside, a patch of blonde hair and a bright red Hawaiian shirt standing near the alleyway's entrance. Oh, there they are! Okay. Oh, are we going on the date today? As if sensing my presence, Leon turns around and greets me with one of his familiar warm smiles. Good day, Darl. Been a while. He sends me a toothy grin before making space for me within the group. Eleanor greets me with a delicate wave, and TEO looks moderately annoyed as usual. TEO was just introducing me to Eleanor and yarning on about his little outgoing he has planned. Hey, how come you never told me you've never been to the aquarium before? Makes sense though. I reckon it was built a bit after you left the bay, right? So I doubt you had time to check it out. Pretty much. Most of my free time has been taken up with moving and unpacking boxes. I couldn't help but find myself agreeing with his words. It was crazy how Leon seemed to know me so well, even though we hadn't had the chance to speak to each other like this in a while. But I'm curious to see what it's like. What about you, Nori? I couldn't help but let Kiara's nickname for her slip. Huh? Oh, yes, I'm the same. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I've never been to an aquarium before, so this should be fun. Brothers hoping the weather will be more lenient tomorrow. It was pouring down buckets yesterday, wasn't it? Did you make it home alright, Sunfish? Sunfish. All of a sudden, that eerie feeling comes back, and I resist the urge to turn around and look behind me. I only now notice that I've had my back to the dark alleyway this entire time. We have a stalker. What was that? You alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. Leon looks behind me before glancing at TEO and Eleanor for what seems like reassurance. No, it's nothing. I guess I've had a long day at work. Nah, I get it. Feeling tired? You should head on home then. Please, don't let us keep you longer than we should. Want me to drop you off? Car's out front. He has a car! And he asked to drive me home after work. What a gentleman. Sorry. I'm a bit, As much as I appreciate everyone's concern, I honestly wanted to be left alone right now to clear my head, and going on a walk would surely do me wonders. Okay, at one point, I understand that after work you want to be alone. Like, I get it. When you're exhausted, you want to be alone. But on the other hand, girl, you have a stalker. Like, there has been murders entire day. Even if it wasn't TEO, even if it was just everyone, like, don't go home alone. Besides, it was still somewhat bright out, and there were people around, so I had no reason to worry about my non-existent stalker. I disagree. I also heard that some new merchandise arrived at the local manga store, which I had been meaning to check out, so that it would surely help to get my mind off things. Okay, so she wants to, like, nerd out and go shopping. Route home anyway. What harm could possibly come out of a quick detour? Butterfly effect. At that thought, I quickly placate everyone's concern before bidding my goodbyes and heading off alone down the street. It wasn't until I got far enough away from the library that the eerie feeling started to dissipate. That's the library? So we are a library and this is a bookstore. Yeah, the nostalgic smell of comic books and plastic greets me as I enter the all too familiar manga store. Oh, this is a manga store, okay, specifically for manga. And I immediately beeline my way towards the anime aisle. I was set on collecting the last remaining accessories for my mini Attack on Giants display, and I wasn't about to let my paranoia get in the way of that. But as I was passing through a few of the aisles, I noticed a familiar shade of pink near the cashier. Is that Ren? Wow. Hold on. Is that a new tattoo? Hold on. Is that a new tattoo? Does it say Angel? Does he have Angel tattooed there? That's crazy. It kind of looks new because of the safety foil. Did he just tattoo our nickname onto his throat already? Damn. Like right on his throat too. That's kind of cute. I didn't even notice his motorbike out front. If he even bought it. Up until now, I always assumed he walked everywhere. I like the ponytail too. And even though he was wearing a mask and had his hair tied back, I could easily make out his large and lanky frame anywhere. Sneaking closer, I notice how he appears to be in a hushed conversation with a manager about something confidential, if their closeness was anything to go by, before he places a thick manila envelope into her hands and leans back. Oh, I wonder what's inside. It's Stalker Ren. It's Yandere Ren. He has tattoos, like you can see his tattoos now too. My sweetheart, my darling Ren. Was Ren trading in some old manga? Oh, what if it's Attack on Giants? Though if it is Attack on Giants, then I'm not really sure why he'd want to trade them in. With how popular the franchise is currently, there isn't much of a high demand. If anything, there's too much consumable media being produced right now. Everywhere I go, all I see is Haruko. And I wouldn't have it any other way. She's just like me. And speaking of my beloved Haruko, now that I got a better look, limited edition spring Haruko hoodie? I thought they weren't selling them anymore. But just as I'm about to make myself known to ask questions, Ren is already turning on his heel, slipping behind the large racks filled with cosplays and gaming-themed apparel. Are we gonna stalk him now? His height does him no favors though, as I watch his head peek out from the top while he bobs and waves his way towards the side entrance. Sorry, I can't read. At the very moment, my phone decides to jump scare me by suddenly going off, and it startles me enough to temporarily forget about Ren. Letting out a string of curses, I reach into my back pocket and pull it out, only to see Moth's name flash on the screen. With a grin, I accept the video call and hold the phone up to my face. In public? Hey, listen. Now isn't a really good time to talk, but... Moth! Oh, they're hot. Is it the first time we saw their face? I think it's the first time we are like FaceTiming Moth, right? This is my OTP. Oh no, that's terrible. Get well soon, or sorry for your loss, or whatever. Anyway, listen. Guess who won an all-paid holiday trip overseas? Me, that's who. It's been a while since I'd last seen Moth's face, but they appeared just as boisterous as I remembered them. And for free too! I mean, okay, yeah, I still need to pay for food and stuff, but... Hey, where are you? I'm in the manga store. Hold on, can we backtrack for a second? You got free tickets? To where? Stalking the stalker, how the turntable? Is that a Haruko figurine? Can you get it for me? Please, 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 please. I love Moth. They're so cute. Moth. I'll pay you back, I promise. I'll pay for shipping too. It's so cute. Look at this widow outfit. Look at it. This tiny little jacket and this tiny little shoes. They're so funny. They're so cute. What the hell? With an eye roll, I reach behind me for the figurine, but not before picking up the accessories I originally came here for, and slowly make my way towards the cash register. That's real friendship over here. Once Moth's hoots and hollers calm down, I gently try to coax them back onto the original topic. Oh right, you asked me where I'm going? Well, it's a surprise. Seriously? A good surprise? Why is it glitching? Why is it glitching? A good surprise, though. Hey, you're still in Corl. For a brief moment, their screen starts to lag and the loading symbol pops up. Moth? Okay, the music stopped. Okay, I'm getting scared. Okay, it's back up again. Okay. Everything is alright. But, that's okay with... This is just a connection issue, right? Their voice cuts in and out, giving an almost robotic effect before the screen eventually fades to black. With a heavy sigh, I end the call and shoot Moth a text to let them know that they got disconnected yet again. But as I absent-mindedly look out the window, I notice the blurry outline of Ren's figure sitting on a bench outside, busying himself with what looked like a phone in his hands. Next. The cashier's voice pulls me away from my thoughts, and I quickly pay for my purchase, all while sparing not-so-secretive glances at Ren from beyond the shop window to make sure that he's still there. It was strange, but I couldn't help but hope I'd get a chance to catch up with him on my way out. I know it has barely been more than a day since I last saw him, but I still wanted to thank him for the date he took me on yesterday. The cashier pulls my attention away by handing me a bag and a receipt, and I give them my thanks before making a beeline towards the exit. So we are running after the stalker. But just as the door swings open, I notice that Ren has already left. He was no longer on the bench where I last saw him, and I couldn't spot him on either end of the street. It was like he was never even there in the first place. And I almost find myself wondering if I had imagined the whole thing. I was starting to see him everywhere. Anyway. And it was beginning to come across as creepy. But Cortlandt Bay isn't that big of a coastal town in retrospect, so I'm sure we were bound to run into each other again sooner or later. I mean, I literally met Ren at my own workplace because we shared a few common interests and books. His just so happened to be about native flora. That kind of stuff wasn't something either of us could control, and I was most likely looking too deep into it. Still, it felt strange all the same. Oh well, there was no use in dwelling over it. I still had Ren's number saved in my contacts anyways, so I could always shoot him a text or even a call if I really started to miss him. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, we're back home. Maybe we'll see Violet now. Are y'all ready for Violet? I want to check here. Haruko, please. That's so cute. Okay, there's no new updates. Oh, we have a Kiara now. She's trying to sell us something, but she seems to like us. That's nice. Oh, Violet is not home. She's somewhere else. She's with that girl. Okay. Well, how do I go? What's this? Oh. Okay. Plant girl. My smartphone almost just died. Please keep it loaded like the battery. Take care of the battery. I was beginning to get it. Oh, it was beginning to get dark once I arrived back at my apartment complex, so I quickly usher my way up the staircase and onto my floor. But as I'm making the long trek up the stairs, I bump into someone lingering around the corner and almost ended up tumbling down. Oh, she's at our place. Whoa. Olivia. Hey, watch it! Glancing up, I noticed that the cashier from yesterday who was glaring daggers at me while I tried to steady myself on the railing. Okay, so Violet is home, but Olivia is at our apartment complex. She makes no effort to help me, though. She does move to the side in order to give me space at the top of the stairs. It's then when I take notice of the giant basket of laundry in her arms, and it makes me wonder if she was actually going to carry it all the way to the laundromats by herself. Clearly she was stronger than she looked. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Olivia cuts herself off once the severity of the situation finally sinks in, before she sucks in her cheeks and lets out an aspirated chuckle. Seriously, what could she possibly find so funny about the situation? Out of all the places, a staircase. Really? Your boyfriend sure has a messed up sense of humor. What? No, it's nothing. Look, I didn't mean to knock you down the staircase like that. I've got a lot on my mind lately, and I wasn't looking where I was going. Hey, it happens. So she lives here too. Damn. It most certainly didn't. But Olivia seemed to be having a rough day, so I wasn't going to make things worse by being rude to her. I think what she means with the staircase is that Ren, he whispered something to her about pushing her off the stairs, if we remember. I think that's what she's trying to say here. That he said to her he would do it to her. Now she did it to me, you know? She already looked on the edge for some reason, especially with how she kept sneaking glances over both of our shoulders. It was almost like she was looking for something, and I would have asked her about it if she didn't beat me to it. So where's that boyfriend of yours anyway? Not lurking around the corner like a creepy psychopath, is he? Who? Seriously? Your boyfriend? The guy you visited with the souvenir shop the other day? Oh, Ren. He's not my boyfriend, we're just... Oh. We can say the thing again. Actually, he is my boyfriend. Or he's just a guy I'm interested in. He's just a friend. Or I've never seen that man in my life. I kind of want to say that. Let's save though, because I'm scared that he's gonna freak out. What do you think? What do you think? Olivia's a mean girl, it feels. I just think it's her personality. I think she's just very extroverted and out there. Can I say I've never seen that man in my life before? Is that appropriate? I'm gonna wait till the, I think we have a delay with chat, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for your guys' opinions if you're down to share them. But I personally, I would say I've never seen that man in my life because I think that's funny. But if you guys don't want to be funny, the last one, yeah, the final option. Okay, let's go. Are you... Ugh, I don't have time for this. Forget it, I'm in a rush. Please move. Clearly done with the conversation, Olivia sidesteps me and starts to make her way down the stairwell. But she only manages to get a few feet away before she turns around once more. Resting her laundry basket on a hip, she looks up at me with an unreadable look. You live on this floor as well? That it looks like we're going to be seeing each other more often. But just some neighborly advice. If you plan on bringing Ren around, keep it down. I'm not afraid to file a noise complaint. Damn. Okay. And with that, she disappears around the corner. Or the second one, so she kills her. Because if you say you're interested, she will flirt with him. Who are we talking about again moment? Exactly. I think that's funny. Yeah, that was funny. Olivia is a bit eccentric. So she's kind of jealous, I think, that we are with Ren. And she doesn't want to hear us, you know, be loud. What was that all about? Deciding it wasn't worth my time to mull over, I slowly make my way towards my apartment. No Violet? No Violet! What? Not bothering to turn on the light, I toss my keys into the tray to shrug off my jacket and unceremoniously drop myself onto the couch. Of events and emotions, and the worst part was that it still hadn't ended yet. I still had an hour or so left before I consider any dinner plans, so I figured I might as well spend the evening winding down in the meantime. All too quickly, an idea pops into my head and I reach over to grab my phone. Oh! Oh, guys! I'm saving this. This is a big decision. Can we decide who we're gonna invite over? Like, could we invite over Violet, Eleanor, TEO, Ren, Leon? Let's invite someone over, right? Like, let's see the options. I want to see the options. Figuring it would be best to catch up with someone. My game just lagged. Instead of stewing in my apartment alone, I pull up my contact list and idly scroll through it. Conan's number immediately captures my attention. Oh, can we invite him over? Being the newest addition to my contacts and sitting near the top of the list. Invite TEO, I hope I can, before my curiosity begins to stray once more. Without so much as to hesitating, I tap on that person. What? Conan? Oh. Oh. Yes, TEO. I need to save this too. Guck mal, he's glitching. Guys, he's glitching. Oh my god. We can invite TEO. Yeah. Oh my god. But look, it's glitching because he wants us to choose him. Conan is an option. Guys, help, help. Do we call Conan or TEO? I want to call TEO, but I know everybody loves Conan. Moth. My OTP. Ren is glitching. Yeah, Ren is glitching. And look, when we aren't even on his page, we can go back. Why is Moth an option? Because they're our friend. We can always call our friend. And when we aren't on Ren's page, the go back is glitching. Oh, I love this. Should we call TEO? Should we call TEO just to see what happens? Can we do both? Yeah, actually I saved it. Wait, let me check. Yeah, I saved it, so we can call TEO and then afterwards call someone else. Without thinking, I tap on TEO's number and bring up the phone closer to my ear. It was almost an humbling experience sitting there waiting for TEO to answer. My hand was practically glued to his phone. His hand was practically glued to his phone at all times. So I knew for a fact that he was aware of me calling and was probably letting it draw out this long for his own personal entertainment. Oh my god. If you remember, TEO is technically our fling. In university, we had, some story. Some history. But just when I'm about to end the call and do something more productive instead, he finally answers in that smug tone of his. I can't. Sorry, the profile picture is crazy. Still thinking about me. It's barely been a few hours. Unfortunately. Are you doing anything right now? Are we inviting him over? Please tell me we're inviting him over. I might be doing someone later, if that's what you're asking. Okay. Okay. It wasn't. Aw, don't be like that, doll. I'm just messing with you. What? Are you bored? Change that. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. Yes, actually. Do you mind coming over? I have food. Guys, I think it's happening. I think it's happening. You think? Oh my god! His wrist is incredible. You think I'd prefer food over you? That's really cute. Okay. I mean... Okay, ich hab unironisch... I got goosebumps. I can hear shuffling from his end and what sounds like the television being turned down. Actually, you live on the north side of the bay, right? In that decrepit rundown complex? Okay, ouch. And yes, but it's only decrepit if you squint. Everything looks fine on the outside. Yeah? If that's the case, then I think I'm gonna do a rain check on this little evening rendezvous. What? Why? No reason. I just suddenly changed my mind. But don't worry. I can hear TEO shift again before the sounds of the ocean filter in, clugging me onto his whereabouts. He's probably on his beachside villa. He has a villa! Standing on one of his many stupidly expensive balconies that overlook the beach. What is going on? We'll be seeing each other tomorrow. Surely you can wait that long. You mean you'll be seeing Eleanor tomorrow, right? Feeling brave, I figured I might as well call him out on his strange behavior from this morning. The blonde one? Sure. Sure? You don't exactly sound too certain or happy for that matter. And you don't exactly sound jealous to me either. What? Jealous? Did you really just say that? Again? Why on earth would TEO want me to feel that way? I think he has a crush. He was so obviously showing interest in Eleanor this morning, so what did my feelings even matter to him? Nothing. Look, something just came up. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. TEO. All of a sudden, the line cuts off. Guys, what is happening? Oh my god, is this enemies to lovers? Jeez, what was up with him today? This wasn't like his usual self, and it was throwing me for a loop. Oh my god, he's rich. They're all rich. But great. Thanks to TEO, I'm annoyed again. Figuring I had nothing else left to do for the night, I decided it's finally time to satisfy the cravings of my stomach. Okay, wait. No, stop. Okay, so he wants us to feel jealous. That's why he flirted with Eleanor. Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm so invested in what is going on with TEO and the main character. Like, enemies to lovers, I love. What the hell? Without wasting any more time, I get up and tiredly trot around my apartment as if my body was on autopilot. But just as I'm about to enter the kitchen, my phone rings once more. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Please. Glancing down, I notice Ren's contact detail flash on the screen. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. Did he want to talk? Admittedly, I was a bit curious to see Ren again after missing him in the manga store earlier. A beat passes, and before I can stop myself, I answer his call. Okay, guys. Do you want to know what happens if I call the others, or are we cool with this? Like, what do you think? Because I'm cool with continuing. I only cared about TEO. I think with Conan, it would be more like him asking if everything's okay with us. Violet, we could have called. Eleanor, I think. Leon. I think most of them would have just ended up in this. Because if everyone's fine with it, I'll continue with Ren's conversation right now. I did love the conversation we had with TEO though. You reacted so disappointed. No hate towards Ren, but I think it would have been really cute if TEO would have called us again. I'm sorry. But I like Ren too, so... I think we can, like, continue talking with him. I kind of want to know the others. Really? Kidding. It's okay. If you guys want, we can try calling Conan, Moth. How is Moth being invited over if she's overseas? Video call. I think Moth uses they them pronouns, but it would just be like a video call, I assume, since they're online friends anyways. Okay. Because I kind of want to continue with Ren. We can continue. Right? Because if not, it would just be going back and forth, going back and forth. And I think Conan would mostly just be asking if we're okay and everything. I think Violet might come over to talk. We can ask Eleanor or like try calling her. But I think I want to like does Ren know we call TEO? Should we find out? That's that's actually a good point. Maybe he's like he's gonna talk about it now. Wait, let's finish this up. Maybe he's gonna talk about it. His soothing voice greets me and I can practically feel the excitement and moe flowers expel from the screen and hit me in the face. And before I know it, Ren is agreeing to come over as soon as he can. What? He's coming over? What did I miss? So he called me after we called TEO. Okay, now I don't want to call somebody else because I'm really interested if he's gonna like talk about it. That was a good point from Nico. Yeah, we answer his call, he greets us, and he comes over? Continue because probably it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, I think so too. He's coming over. Isn't it like night? What is happening? Barely 10 minutes pass before I hear loud knocking at my front door. Almost immediately, I leap to my feet and unlock it with a smile. Yeah, it's day 3, so it's still the same day. He came over immediately. Ren, come on in. I see you're still wearing my hoodie. I also brought some takeout with me, if that's okay. That's... oh my god. What a man. You did what TEO couldn't do. Man. I figured you hadn't had the chance to eat yet. Whoa, how did you know? It's like you can read minds or something. ... Barely registering the look on his face, I gently coax Ren into my living room. He makes himself at home on my couch and I bring a few utensils from the kitchen for the food that he so kindly bought. Oh, by the way, were you at the manga store earlier today? Oh, I have to burp.
Excuse me.
I thought I saw you there. Yeah, I know you did. I mean, because I saw you as well. After I left. I noticed you through the window. He's so stupid. Well, that seemed to confirm my thoughts about Ren sitting outside the store. Stabbing my fork into the food, I take a bite and let out a pleased hum of all the delicious flavors dancing on my tongue. Really? You should have said hi. I thought about it, but you seemed to really focus on something. And then you got a call, so... Ah, yeah, that was my friend, Moth. Oh, that reminds me, Ren. His full attention is immediately on me. Takeout long forgotten as the taller male moves in his seat to face me. You like Attack on Giants too, don't you? I mean, your hair and outfit, it was inspired by Haruko, right? I know I must have been coming off a bit strong, but Ren and I have been getting to know each other a bit better over these past few days, and somehow I knew he wouldn't freak out as much if he knew about my more nerdy side. Yeah, don't hide your nerd. You need to nerd out. Sparing a glance at Ren, he seems to be handling it well though. If the interested yet curious look on his face was anything to go by. In fact, Ren seemed almost on edge of his seat with how intensely he's staring at me. He must really be interested in Haruko as well, to garner this sort of reaction. In some way, it was comforting to know we shared a few more similar interests. Haruko is actually one of my favorite characters at the moment. He has been for a while now, actually. Oh, but that's not the point. The point is, Moth loves Haruko too. I could introduce you guys. They are a die-hard fan of the anime, and I'm sure they... Oh, Moth is the one who's interested? Oof. Damn. Almost shyly, he turns his head away and meekly scratches at his jaw. I don't mind, but... I wasn't expecting Ren to be so hesitant, and I suddenly felt bad for springing this all onto him without considering how he might feel. Hey, no need to force yourself. If you don't want to, that's okay. I just thought it'd be nice to let them have someone else to talk to, you know? Moth has trouble making friends, and most of the time they're only talking to me. Yeah? That's too bad. He sends me a sad look coupled with a frown before returning to the plate of food before him. Although I was thinking about Moth, I really didn't want to force Ren into befriending someone he didn't want to. Besides, maybe he has trouble forming friendships too. It was a little difficult to try to keep up with his sudden personality shifts, but at this point in our friendship, I was starting to get used to it. Deciding to lift the mood a little, I tried to change the subject to something more lighthearted. He did an oopsie. Kind of. So apparently, this place has rats. What? Really, Asmare? That was the first thing you could think of. How was that any less awkward than what we were currently... Actually, I didn't want to say anything, but I think I saw one on my way up here. He's blushing, oh no! It probably made itself a home in that busted elevator shaft. Seriously? Wait, do you think you'd come with me and explain it to my landlord? I swear they... Your landlord isn't doing anything about it? No! I collapsed onto the sofa with a dramatic sigh. I honestly don't know what they're doing, if I'm being honest. I've sent so many complaints, but they haven't received a reply from any of them. Really? Have you considered just moving? He says it like it's easy. I hate rich people. Quite a few times, actually, but... Oh, we have options. This place has its charms, the location is nice, my neighbor is friendly. Violet! I'm not sure what I like. What does that mean? I mean, the location is like right by our place of work, right? So that is a good point. The place has its charms. It's cozy. I like the apartment, but there are rats, so the neighbor is friendly. Yeah, that's true. Should we talk about Violet? I think friendly neighbors are actually very rare. So let's say my neighbor is friendly, because we like Violet. For a second I thought he was calling Olivia red and saw her by the elevator. That's so mean. But I mean, he doesn't really like her, as we know, so let's say my neighbor is friendly. Well, everything was a little bit overwhelming in the beginning, but my neighbor was nothing but kind to me when I first moved in, and she always has the best afternoon snacks. That's so cute. I love Olivia. No, Violet. I miss Violet. I see, then it's not so bad here after all, right? I mean, as long as there's no creep trying to break in and steal all your laundry or something. Okay, weirdo. You got a point there. I think I'd take the rats over a laundry stealing intruder any day, but now that I think about it, who would want to break in just to steal dirty clothes? Girl. Dirty underwear? Violet, heart, yes. I love her. I miss her. Maybe we should call her. I mean, I saved it so we could later. Anyway, dirty clothes. Well, I'm sure Ren only meant it as a joke. It was oddly specific. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Did he steal our dirty underwear? Oh, I just figured that's what normal creepy behavior would be. You have a great sense of fashion. And I see your TV is still here, so... yeah, I guess it would be difficult to lug that down the staircase. They probably should have asked the rats for help. Again with the rats. I couldn't help but let out a laugh at his corny inside joke. He's definitely a panty sniffer, bruh. I mean, to me that's not a no-go, like, as long as he isn't hurting anybody. Wait, since when did we have our own inside jokes? He definitely did. Stop. Now that I really thought about it, the banter I shared with Ren seemed very easygoing as of late, despite how serious the topics were supposed to be. I had been worrying all day about this supposed stalker, yet here I was, casually brushing it off as a carefree joke. Still, is everything alright in your neighborhood? I've heard about the murders going on recently. Well, no one I know has gone missing, so... I won't lie though, it is kind of scary knowing that there is a killer out there. Yeah, I suppose so. But are you really okay with staying here alone? Doesn't that scare you? I'm sure I'll be fine. He doesn't look like... okay. I've got my neighbor Violet. Heart. I love her. And if it's really necessary, I'm sure I could stay with Leon for a while and... Say, you could stay with me instead. I mean, you've already stayed the night at my place, so it wouldn't be a bother if you wanted to come over again. I'd honestly sleep better at night knowing you're safe. And I always carry a spare keycard with me anyway, so if you like, you can hold on to it in case something... I appreciate the offer, Ren, but I can't accept that. It's fine, besides you said it yourself that living here can get overwhelming. If this can help you in any way... I don't know. Keep it, just in case. I mean, you never know. What if that creeps breaks into your apartment again? If that happens, you'd be safer at my place. The lobby is full of security, and they won't let anyone upstairs without proper clearance. Plus, I don't have rats. I won't lie, Ren's offer is honestly tempting. I mean, it would be kind of crazy to move in with him already, but it's a nice apartment. And it doesn't have rats. The idea of having somewhere to go in case things go bad was comforting though, but something just didn't sit right with me. I know I've been spending a lot of time with Ren recently, but I still wasn't that familiar with him. And sure, maybe I did invite a total stranger over to my place on a whim, but I wasn't gonna be swayed just because I felt in debt to Ren. Still, the offer really was tempting, and it wasn't like he was asking me to move in with him or anything. True. Just keep the key, just keep the key. Rats are cute. Cuter than Ren? No way. Now that I thought about it, Ren was the one giving me access to his home. It wasn't like I was the one in danger here. He was trusting me enough not to be some kind of crazed killer, much like the one on the news. I can't help but crack a small smile at that somewhat morbid thought, and Ren seemed to take it as a positive sign. But before I can dwell on it any further, I watch as he leans over into his back pocket and pulls out something that resembled a plastic card. Ren wasted no time in handing it to me, and I'd take a moment to look it over. His address, unit number, are all neatly printed at the top, and some kind of obscure barcode on the bottom. However, the apartment name and logo on the top right corner are what really captures my attention. Sunshine Hills. I almost forgot he lived in the nicer part of Cortlandt Bay. He's a rich boy. A programmer. He did list out a bunch of solid reasons to stay over though. Kind of, but it's still a bit crazy. Conan would let us stay at his place too. Yeah, I thought about that as well. We also have Conan, who's more like a father figure. If you move in, he will steal your undies to the point where you run out. He just wants our dirty Ren. A nasty Ren. Dirty. Nasty boy. Okay, rich boy though. They were known for their high-rise apartments and fancy penthouses, so I'm sure Ren has never had to worry about rats or deadbeat landlords. Though, the more I thought about it, the more willingly I was going to accept this offer. That's crazy, girl. Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea after all. I couldn't help but wonder what kind of programmer could afford fancy marble flooring, but as always, Ren remained a mystery to me. I mean, Bella, can you afford marble flooring? If this opportunity meant getting to know him better, maybe it would be worth it. Snapping out of my thoughts, I look up from the glossy plastic and focus my attention back to Ren. Seriously though, it wouldn't hurt to keep it. And it's a spare keycard anyway, I can always get more. I already have a stack of them at home. They're really handy too. I can use them to lock up my office and bedroom. Guys, the locked room. Do you remember the locked storage room? If we keep the key card, go to his apartment, we can unlock that door. I can use them to lock up my office and bedroom without a physical key. Oh my god. Is that gonna be soon? Like day 4, day 5? Can we go back to his apartment and unlock the secret storage? Because for those who might have missed it, while we were over at his place, we saw that there was a door that's locked, but the light was still on. And he was really like sus about it. So we can get into the locked room, yeah. I can't even afford instant noodles, so yes. That's crazy. Anyway. We're gonna take that key card, I don't care. Doing it for content. But I always end up misplacing them and... Sorry, Esmeralda. Am I rambling again? I don't want you to worry or anything. Yes, find the dirty underwear room. Yes, the secret Esmeralda room. With a shrine. And you never know what might happen, that's true. He didn't even pay for underwear. I've seen what's been on the news lately, and I just want you to be safe. He wants me to be safe. Where have I heard that before? Well, I suppose so. Great, then. He glances back at the plastic item in my hands with an expectant look, almost as if he was waiting for me to put it away. And when I carefully stuffed it into my pocket, Ren seems to visibly relax and lean back into the chair once more. Not the sofa? Then that settles it. Come by whenever you want. You don't even need to call. Thanks. I think I'll still call him in advance, or even shoot a text. As lovely as Ren's welcoming hospitality was, I wouldn't want to disrupt or intrude anything. The underwear sniffing. Sorry, okay. Joke too far. As if picking up on my sudden silence, he clears his throat, gestures towards the food on the table and scoops up a giant forkful. Anyway, we should finish this before it gets cold. Oh yeah, you're right. Deciding to ease the tension once more, I speak the first thing that comes to my mind as I stab my fork into the container as well. Oh. That's cute. Why do we get so many decisions? Enjoy the food. Can you pass the sauce? The sauce. Not the sauce. You've got some crumbs on your face. That's cute. If we want a little kiss. You look like a hamster is also cute. I think I would say you look like a hamster. But if we want to get closer to him, we should say he's got crumbs on his face. Right? I'm getting kind of hungry too. I'm craving Chinese food. Unironically, guys. But who has the money to eat out? Like, I'm broke as fuck. Should we say he looks like a hamster? Or should we tell him he got crumbs on his face? And maybe we can get kiss. One kiss? Oh, shoot, sorry. Hamster! Yeah, I think so too. To be cute. It's good, hamster. Okay, posture check. Everybody straighten up your backs. Drink some water. We'll finish up day 3 and then see if we want to continue, but I don't think we should because I have to get to work early tomorrow. Hamster would be cute and funny. Okay. Here we go. Crumbs on his face. Nico, no! I just pressed on the hamster. But I also like Ren, and I kind of want to make him all flustered. He's cute to tease. We can actually go back and save, because for that one, I might go back. The calling would be a bit tedious, but this is like a quick decision. So let's first say he looks like a hamster, and then if I don't like the reaction, I'll go back. Well, it was cute with how Ren was stuffing his food into his mouth. He almost looked similar to a fluffy pink hamster. Almost immediately after hearing my words, his cheeks flush a deep red as he chokes down his food. Hamster, usually I get a fox or puppy. Puppy? Ach so. Ach so. Also, I mean, if ya don't mind barking for me, go ahead. I'm not mad though. Now that I think about it, you kind of look like a chipmunk. A chipmunk? Okay, hold on. What? With an eye roll, I playfully shove Ren's arm and pretend like I didn't agree with his words. That was a cute moment. Should we look what... Sorry. I kind of want to know. I'm sorry, guys. Before I can stop myself, I reach out towards Ren's face and gently wipe away the crumbs from his cheek. My fingers brush against his bottom lip and I can't help the slight tinge of pink that blooms on my cheeks. Puppy boy confirmed. My favorite. Ren seems to be sporting a similar look of his own before he awkwardly clears his throat and goes back to eating. Thank you. That was it? Okay, well, fuck off. The hamster was cuter. Puppy boy for puppy girl, exactly. The casual banter continues throughout the dinner, and soon enough all the containers were empty and our stomachs were full. I dimmed the lights and switched the TV on at some point to fill the silence between our conversation, and soon enough Ren and I find ourselves taking an interest in a movie that was currently playing. It was some unknown, sappy rom-com that came out almost a decade ago, yet Ren didn't seem to mind at all. I wasn't following the plot too keenly, but from what I could gather, the male lead just confessed his love for the main character in the back of her truck. On top of it all, it started raining as some slow, melodic love song comes on the radio. The two characters were all too happy to share a sweet kiss with each other in that romantic moment, but the tenderness soon gets cut short once the scene starts to travel down a more heated path. The kisses become more passionate, and before I know it, I'm watching the main character lean across the center console to sit in her lover's lap. Okay, guys. Would you be mad if I hook up with Ren? Would you hate me if I hook up with him? Clearly, I wasn't expecting this to happen in what I falsely believed was a harmless rom-com, so I dared a glance in Ren's direction to gauge his reaction. Okay. Shh. This is my moment. Yet aside from the faint dusting of pink coloring on his cheeks, the rest of him seemed all too relaxed. There's an arm casually thrown over the back of the couch while the rest of his body is slouched into the plushness of the seat. His lanky limbs are stretched out in front of him while his thighs are spread out slightly and the empty space between his legs was beginning to look Guys, please let me have this. Please, can I have this? Can I do this? Everybody look away. Was it because of the movie? Before I can stop myself, I find my mind wandering. Everybody look away. This is just for me, okay? That's safe because I'm afraid of making any bad decisions. But I want to keep watching the movie. I'm not even gonna ask you for permission. I'm just gonna do what I want to do right now. What was I thinking? This movie was clearly messing with my head. Slowly I slapped my cheeks to focus my attention back on the TV screen. But ever so often, my gaze flickers back to Ren to see if he was feeling just as awkward as I was throughout the scene. And it seems like I was right. It's almost painful watching him awkwardly clear his throat a few times until his interest ultimately shifts towards my wall instead. I love that. Okay. I came back at this point. Shade, no! I mean, this is a very warm welcome, so I'm just gonna continue. I also feel the urge to look away once the couple starts to get even more handsy with each other. And when it starts to become too much to bear, I impulsively change the No! What do you mean? This is the perfect moment to strike. A monotone voice droning on about the weather fills the silence, and I feel the couch move as Ren shifts in his seat. Oh no, we fumbled. Is it because I have streamer mode on? No! I think if I would have done like normal mode, I think stuff could have happened here. That was yeah. They were really going at it, huh? Jeez, I can't believe it somehow got even more awkward. No! How could I fumble? This is just like real life. But just as I'm about to do something about it, Ren awkwardly clears his throat and moves to stand up. No! There is no way he's leaving. He's really leaving after that? Okay, I'm gonna replay this game off stream. Sorry guys, I'm gonna do this in my free time then. This is actually... I just wanted one moment, one chance. Anyways, it's getting a bit late now, is it? I should probably start heading home soon. Pfft, buzzkill. Fuck you. Oh, are you sure you can stay? She's just like me for real. You can stay a bit longer. No, I really should go, now that I think about it. You need to wake up early, don't you? Yeah, actually, I have work tomorrow. Yeah, actually. But how did you know that? Oh, you seem like the early bird type. Fucking... okay. He doesn't seem to elaborate on that, and instead starts to pack up his belongings and head towards the hallway. Poor Asmodee getting blocked by the game itself. Either it is because we went the safe for work route up until now, and now like the not safe for work stuff is not an option, which is also understandable. But I do think it's because I have streamer mode on, like content creator mode, where they like keep the stuff obviously, understandably hidden. So I got blocked entirely. I just wanted, man. After the stream, I might replay this. Anyway, yeah, he packs up his belongings and heads towards the hallway, like breaking my heart. Deciding that was that, I ran towards the front door with a soft smile on my face. Today has been a lot of fun thanks to him, and I was able to keep my mind off of the events that would ultimately transpire tomorrow, which is the double date. I was still unsure about TEO's intention, but being with Ren helped me to understand that maybe it was wrong of me to judge others too quickly. At first I had a stuttering problem, but over the course of a few days I've learned that there's more to him than just that. He had his moments of confidence, and it was endearing watching him stand up for the things he wanted. Perhaps I was being a bit too harsh on TEO, and even he deserved a chance to redeem himself. Exactly. I suppose I'll give him a chance tomorrow. Asmodee? Crap, I really need to stop spacing out like that. I asked if you wanted me to lock the door for you. It suddenly hit me like a ton of bricks. I was still standing in the hallway while Ren was waiting for me at the door, so I quickly rushed over to him with a flushed expression. Sorry, I was just busy thinking. I can lock it, thanks though. You do that a lot, it's cute. Did he call me cute? Me? I mean, I guess. I almost roll my eyes at his words as I lean against the front door and watch Ren awkwardly shuffle all day. And sorry for taking up so much of your time. Not at all, thank you for coming over. Get home safe, okay? Ren's eyes seemed to light up the moment I voiced my concern over him. Yeah, okay, you too. I mean... Oh no, he's cute. You're already home, so go to bed safe, or sleep well. God. I can't help but chuckle at his panicked state, and Ren seems to settle once he hears my laughter. Good night, Ren. Good night, Asmodee. I'll see you tomorrow. The sound of the door shutting drowns out. Oh, we still get caught? Okay. Once I had nothing else left to do for the night, I get changed into some comfy pajamas and brush my teeth before settling into bed. The newest chapter of Always With You was going to drop in a few hours, and I figured I might as well stay up and read it before going to bed. She is really just like me for real. But my eyes were starting to get droopy, and all my mind could think about was the double date I had planned with Leon, TEO, and Eleanor tomorrow. Man, I sure hope everything will be fine. But I know worrying about it wasn't going to do me any favors, so I let my pent-up stress out on my pillow by smacking it to make it less lumpy. I get that, we've all been there. Harmoniously flop back down, I noticed a cold draft and the fact that my bedroom window was left wide open. Strange. I don't remember opening it earlier. What is going on? With a groan, I to go close it, but once I lock it shut, something moves from within the shadows and startles me. Squinting, I can barely make out the black mass moving through the gaps in the fire escape balcony. What? What was that? A person? It certainly wouldn't be strange for someone to take a cigarette break at this hour, but I couldn't smell any telltale signs of smoke. Maybe it was my landlord's cat? That idea seemed more realistic in my mind. Yet despite my futile attempts at calming myself down, I still somehow find the willpower to go back to bed rather than opening the window once more, taking another curious peek outside. I didn't have a death wish, nor did I have the stupidity of those cliché horror movie characters. But before I turn away, I double-checked to make sure that the window is locked shut and the blinds are fully closed. I wasn't about to risk it. Happy with the precautions put in place, I make a hasty dive towards my warmth and safe bed. Snuggled up within my blankets, I find it harder and harder to think about someone breaking in. And even more so with Before I knew it, pink-colored sheep slowly filled my mind as I drift away. The day is over, right? Okay! Yes. Let's call it. Let's end it here, guys. Right? Like, let's close. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's get the game. You can still hear the game audio, right? Let's get my normal background back, because I think it's good time to end. It's almost midnight. Where's? There we go. Ayo. Oh, where's chat? Where's my darlings? Okay. Let's stay calm. Okay. I mean, this is if this isn't a sign for me to call it a day, then I don't know what is. Like, if you guys can hear me, just Jim is back. Jim is back. He is. Look at him on the flowers. Jim is back. I'm gone. I'll make chat super big because Jim is back. I'm gone. I'll make chat super big because you're the only interested. Wait, I can actually. Oops, sorry. I can actually, like. Okay. So, I'm gonna move myself when I say this, but I can't, like, this is what you're gonna get. Thank you so much for joining. This went a lot better, technical-wise, than yesterday. I'm proud of myself. We also could finally continue the game, which I'm very proud of. I do not know when I will be able to continue playing, but day 4 and day 5 are gonna be the most content, so look forward to that if you like the game. Thank you anybody who was interested enough to join, if you were lurking, if you were chatting, thank you so much. Thank you all for believing in me today, because I mean, I made it work, so I'm a winner at the end of the day. I'm a winner. Glad we had a good time then, rest well. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Each stream one step further from Scav. That's a bit... I hope. I think it's the time to go to sleep. Yeah, I agree with you, Ani. I mean, today went well, technical-wise. I also think I might try my hand at playing different games, but because I'm, getting used to playing games on stream now, I'm getting a bit like braver and braver by the second. But baby steps. I definitely like day 4 and 5 will be the last days of this game, because like I said, it's still a demo, it's still being made. So once we finish up day 4 and day 5, we can move on to the next one. I already know which visual novels I want to play with y'all, but I think next to visual novels, what I would like to do is some other game, like a visual novel and another game, like together, to have going on my channel every week, one episode. That would be really cool. But yeah, maybe I'm a bit too ambitious so far. But I'm thinking about doing Honkai Star Rail, because I want to continue the story there. Or like a Switch game, but it's all still very, very much up in the air. Thank you so much for joining for this one, though. I hope you like it as much as I do. I'm a sucker for visual novels. I'm a sucker for any like yandere type content. So it was very fun for me. Like, I had a fun time. I hope you did as well. Silksong just came out. That's true. Star Rail? Okay, I see you guys like Star Rail. I'm thinking, like, if I stream Star Rail, would you guys want me to, like, start a new account or continue with my past account? Smash on the Switch? I'm so bad at Smash. Lovely time today. Looking forward to the next stream. Sleep well. Thank you so much. You too. We cleared a bunch of content and we got the VODs to look back on for the game. Yeah, that's true. I haven't played Star Rail in a while. I love Star Rail so much. I'm so happy you guys love it, because I do too. I like it. I think it's my favorite Hoyoverse game. Though, I have not tried out Zenless Zone Zero. And all of my friends tell me I should try it out. So, I don't know. Because if we do Star Rail, I wouldn't mind continuing with my old account. Because I have great characters. Continue with the old account. New account? I'm down for anything. Like, I won't lose my old account just because, like, I started a new one. I won't reset that one, I can have 2. But I like the story so much in Honkai Star Rail. And I finished Penacony, and where I am currently is, like, right before Asmorpheus. So if I would continue with my old account, we would play Asmorpheus together. And I am spoiler-free. I know nothing. I just went to pull for Mighty, and then I, like, went out of the game again. So I know nothing about Asmorpheus, so I think that would be very fun to play on stream together. I love that game so much. But if you guys are, like, want me to new account for the story we all know, old account for the skins. ZZZ is quickly summarized by saying feed. Jesus, you're weird. Okay. So a new account to start the story together, right? That would be cool, I think. Just for the main story. The side stories or character stories I do on my old account in my free time, but for stream we can do the main story together, right? Like, that would be cute, oder? I like that idea. Yeah, I'll think about it. I might ask again on TikTok or Twitter. Amphorius would definitely be fun to re-experience on stream, right? Or should I do if I do the entire story with a new account, we would start from, like, Herta's space station. I don't mind that. I love Star Rail. I would play that story any day. Like, I love the main story in Honkai Star Rail. I'm not being weird. I'm saying the truth. I did not see anything. All I saw was that guy with the black and red big beautiful man. It's just that one character in ZZ. Yeah, it's always, if there's one character in a game, all of a sudden, every character in the game is the same. Are we back to yapping now? Oh, I thought it was all seriously. Oh, no. As far as I know, they're, like, characters who are actually not that much fan service, quote unquote. So much more to it. I need to check it out. I should check it out. But I want to play Honkai Star Rail. Because like I said, I do not know Amphorius, the new like region. I've not played it at all. And I've stayed spoiler free. So I think it will be very fun to do on stream. But I also understand the appeal of watching me play from the beginning. Like that would be so fun. I wouldn't mind replaying the game at all. I love the game. And re-experiencing it from the beginning would be fun, I think. But like I said, I will definitely make a TikTok or a tweet asking you all about it for like your opinions. Because I think that would be cool to do. And then we have like something, like one visual novel going on, and on the other hand, one like other game going on. You must play before and the end of the Fate collab. Oh, there was a Fate collab. Lichen Dude is pretty popular from what I've seen. Yeah, the white wolf. Play Honkai Star Rail. I want to. I'm gonna do that for sure. Genshin 2 when? I haven't played Genshin in a long time. I like the main story in Genshin as well, so if I would make a new account to only play the Archon quest, we could do that. But I think advancing in Genshin is a bit hard. My friend plays it and he tried to convince me to play it, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm pretty dedicated to Miyabi in Zenless Zone, though I don't know much about the other characters recently. I think the one that I'm most interested in, he is Minato. Like, I don't think he's out yet, but he's like this big, rough, tall, dark, and handsome dog wolf guy. He's really cool. He looks really cool. We could also try out Zenless together, because I don't even have an account on there. But I think Star Rail is definitely my favorite Hoyoverse game out of all the ones I played, at least. Not cry characters look so hot. True, there's like a new thing going on. I only know Varka because I've been playing it for a while now, so I was interested in what Varka looks like because we never knew what he looked like. He looks pretty cool. And I know Flint. He's very pretty. He's very pretty. And the ladies, like the green lady I saw. I know nothing about them, by the way, but she was really pretty too. Minato is gonna be an A-class agent, so it'd be easy to get him. Okay, once he's out, I'm gonna start playing Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know if I will do it on stream, depending on if people are interested, even, but I would. So it's like a 4-star in Genshin. Or Star Rail. That's cool. I will tell you when he's out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nico. Because I really want to play. I know you all have been waiting for me to play for a long time. I'm unsure if I should do it on stream. Like, I think it would be fun to play it on stream for the first time together. But I have it on my iPad so far. I have Star Rail on my PC. I need an update though. I don't know if I have the storage. Shoot, I just remembered I need to look into the capture card I have laying around. Okay, before I do a Star Rail stream, I will have to look for a capture card because I think my computer doesn't have enough storage for it. Star Rail got really big in like terms of storage. I had to delete Genshin as well. This is so funny. I'm so embarrassed that my phone died. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my battery. It's my phone is overheating. which never happened before, but oh well. Hoyo games need so much storage. Yeah, they do. Honkai Star just went crazy on the update size. Yeah, it does! It did! It fit perfectly onto my computer, but now since the updates, I really have to look into a capture card. I can't have it on my computer. Definitely, I had to move my mobile game to the console from how big they all got. Yeah, I had to move my tablet games also to the PC. They were too big. On my tablet, I have Uma Musume and Zenless Zone Zero now. Uma mention, Uma mention. It's so stupid, all that storage. And if that doesn't work, I might look into playing Switch games. Because the storage is on Switch. That should work fine with my monitor, but I don't know if that's like too much. Let's try doing a Hoyoverse game first. Either Zenless Zone or Honkai Star Rail, actually. Now, the only thing is like... But I'm glad that you can like delete already played content. Oh, true. Uma mention. I'm falling. I love Uma. It's so fun. It's so bright and colorful, and the little horse girls make me really happy. My favorite is Rice Shower. But I also haven't played that much of the main story yet, so that might change in the future. But so far, my favorite is Rice Shower. I like her personality and I like her aesthetic. She's just like me when I was younger. Like, she really reminds me of myself when I was younger. A bit timid, her head in fairy tales, and she just wants to make everybody smile. That's really like me. I mean, childhood me. I'm so much more swag now. I can't even decide who I favor. That's very fair. That's very, very fair. All of the girlies are so cute. Apparently, there's gonna be one... Romance is gonna be her name or something? I think she was teased in Japan. And she is apparently gonna make the game, like, lean more into quote-unquote horror. Because, like, the closer you get to her, the more obsessive she gets or something. Like, I've seen some trailers and everything. My friend has shown me over the weekend. And I'm really interested in that. Really, really interested. I think there's gonna be so much more content. We are all not ready. Still in love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Uma in Japan is 2 years ahead. Exactly. Still in love is her name, right? She is beautiful. I think she's gonna be my favorite. If she looks like Romance from K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm going to laugh. No, that's not what I meant. But I did confuse them. Her name is not Romance. Her name is Still in Love. Romance from K-pop Demon Hunters is also very funny, though. K-pop Demon Hunters was such a funny movie. It was so fun. I love the music. I love the music. And the animation. I like animation that is not necessarily catered to children. I like that a lot. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit ippy. Man, I don't want to work tomorrow. Hey, but at least I prepared my lunch already for my break. I got my food ready, I got my dessert ready, and I got a salad ready. So all I have to do is pack it up. Pack it up. I'll sit on the moon, actually. Why didn't I do this earlier? Damn. Oh my god. Okay, much better. Much better. Proud of you. Thank you. Okay. You should go to sleep, love. Like, you have an early shift. It's not necessarily early. It's like a long shift. Like I'm gonna start midday to like till the end. So not 8 hours, 7 hours with 1 hour of break. So it's gonna be long, but it's not the longest. And it's gonna be early, but it's not the earliest. A prepared lady. All she needs is to sleep. I hate sleep. I can't do it. I don't like it. I mean, I love it, but I can't fall asleep easily. That's what's annoying. I wanted to cosplay today, man. Whatever. Ooh, a fanfiction I like uploaded. A new chapter. Okay, I have reading material. I wanna, by the way, aim for half past. So like 15 minutes. Is that cool with everybody? Or is like the vibes, like everybody's EP and tired? And should we stop? Hold on. Where am I? Okay, here I am. Here I am. Here I am. I honestly almost fell asleep listening to your voice today. Okay, then let's not wait until the time has come. Let's say goodbye right now. Because I feel like many of you fell asleep. Which is, by the way, I'm saying this, is a big compliment to me. That makes me very happy. Like, when people fall asleep to my voice, I think that's the highest praise that I could ever, like, get and have. It means a lot to me. I'm not urging you all to fall asleep while watching me. I'm just saying... just saying, I don't mind if you do. But yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I'm very proud that I made it work. Even though at the end some things went wrong, but that's okay. The day I have a stream without scuff is the day I will pop open a bottle of champagne on stream and, like, drink. What about falling asleep in each other's arms? Sounds like an upgrade, not gonna lie. I wish we could do that right now. I'm pretty lonely after playing the game. Cause what do you mean she had Ren over? What do you mean she could call TEO? Ah, I'm so jealous. Your voice is just too enchanting. Makes everyone feel at peace enough to fall asleep. That's my goal. Like, that's what I'm here for. Yeah. Don't know when I will continue or when I will be able to continue. I already did 2 weeks two streams this week, so I might go easy the rest of the week. Next week, probably again. Probably the beginning of next week, because I'll be busy on the weekends because of work, most likely. But I will definitely update everybody on Twitter, TikTok. You will see. Maybe just chatting, maybe continue in DVN. If I am brave enough, if I get out of my shell, I might try Honkai Star Rail. And or might try streaming on Twitch. I don't know yet. Because I'm getting cozy and comfortable with YouTube. So I want to now compare it to Twitch, maybe. But because I know that there's a lot more traction over on Twitch. But yeah, we'll look into that whenever the time comes. There is no pressure. All I'm here for is good vibes and good laughs. You don't have to be alone, come on. Are you inviting me today? Yesterday I invited you. Tonight you invite me? Wow. Yeah, so thanks for being so awesome all the time. And so thanks for making me laugh. I'm very glad that it worked out today. It seemingly everything worked out up until the end. So yeah, whatever. I'm a broken record. I'm just afraid of forgetting to say something. Like, I feel like I want to say something, but I don't know what. People can also lurk easier on Twitch since it allows the pop-up window. Right. That's true. Efforts from both sides are important, you know. That's true. 50-50. I like that. I like that. So yeah, and trying out Twitch might be a good idea. I'm just so comfortable on YouTube because that's what I know most and for like a long time. But yeah. Doesn't YouTube also allow pop-up windows? I think that's only YouTube Prime. That's how I watch while working. I think that's YouTube Prime. I don't know. Twitch channel points allow lurkers and normal people to engage more by spending the free points. Yeah. I know a lot of independent streamers use Twitch more, and a lot of corporate streamers use YouTube more, so for me, it might not be a dumb idea to go over to Twitch, especially because like my TikTok channel has already like 1K followers, which is like super cool. So I'm like, hey, everybody should need to make it as easily enjoyable for everybody who just followed me, you know. YouTube Prime or on PC but not phones. Yeah, I had that too in mind. On the web but not on the app. I mean, we could test Twitch stream, won't lose anything by it. Yeah, that's right. I'm just a bit insecure because, or not insecure but shy, because I feel like there's gonna be more new people if I do a Twitch stream, and I'm a bit shy. I don't have premium, but the possibility for pop-up. Ooh, next stream on Twitch? I'll think about it. Maybe. I'm a bit shy because I feel like there's gonna be more new people on Twitch. And I'm very shy. If you haven't realized. If that's not clear already, I'm super shy.
Do it.
Teehee. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. I'll update definitely on Twitter first, TikTok second, where I might stream next week. Because we could try it out, like a just chatting stream, maybe? Weird that it doesn't work for you guys. I don't have premium or prime or whatever, and it works just fine. Well, maybe you're blessed. My schedule next week. I forgot about it. More people, more fun.
I guess Twitch time, maybe exciting. You think so? I'm a bit nervous. It's nerve-wracking because I kind of got used to YouTube now.
Like, I kind of got used to it. This is comfortable now, you know? Like, I made my space here. But I also understand that you'd have to, like, leave your comfort zone to, like, make something. Like, YouTube is good if I want to post like musical covers or ASMR stuff, but like for streaming, I think Twitch is where it's at. And I think there's also a possibility to re-upload Twitch streams onto my YouTube channel, right? Because if I want to continue over there, or like want to make content over there, I should re-upload it to YouTube. Oh, Twitch allows permas? That's amazing, because I just, you know, what happened today? I mean, you know. And I just googled it before stream, and what do you mean YouTube doesn't have a block button? Like, what do you mean YouTube doesn't, like, allow you to block people? What the hell? That's so stupid. If you fully switch to Twitch for streaming, you can use this for clips and stuff. Yeah, and shorts. What are permas? I think what Bella was talking about was perma ban, like a permanent ban. Or permanent, like blocking somebody. Yeah, I was surprised that the max you can do is 24 hours. This is so stupid. Like, truly, YouTube is for corporate content creators at this point. YouTube is not for independent content creators, it seems. Ah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The channel points are one of the best. Yeah, I remember. I have that too for some streamers I watch over on Twitch. You can unlock really cool stuff with them. And, like, I have so much points for... I don't want to name names. Permanent bans. Yeah, exactly. This is not possible on YouTube, which is stupid. It's really bad. Like, what the hell? But now I started over here. Okay, maybe I'll finish 14 days over here. And whatever happens next, we'll see. Because it has day 4 and day 5. Twitch emotes too. Yeah, emojis. And to be honest, the overlay I bought, maybe I can show you guys, actually. Can you have your stream flooded with emotes? Oh god. You know, some people have like an emote limit thing going on. Anyway, I got overlays. Yeah, it's there. Like, I have the possibility. We could do a tech check on Twitch before a full switch. Yeah, for sure. I also thought about doing like Hoyoverse games and actual gameplay over there, and visual novels maybe here. Audio gone with the switch. Oops. Fuck. I wanted to show the layouts. That would be my layout over on Twitch, because it also has the banners for donations and subs and everything. But I do not work with Streamlabs yet, because for YouTube streaming, it's not really necessary. But yeah. We can try it out. Maybe just chatting next week on Twitch. And then maybe gameplay on Twitch next week. Trying Honkai Star Rail. I'll ask over on TikTok and Twitter if people want me to start a new account or rather use my old one. And then we'll see. If everything works alright. I also have to look for the capture card. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Twitch's chat would be better with the boxes. Yeah, I should try to figure out Streamlabs. That kind of confused me last time, but let's go. Yeah, let's go, maybe. Yes, go, maybe. Okay, we are all tired in EP. We're all tired in EP and everyone's fallen asleep. It's just me and Bella right now, apparently. I'm kidding. Okay, it's half. I'm gonna... Yeah, what I'm gonna do is... leave the stream on, you know, the ending screen for 5 more minutes or something. So many exciting things happening. Oh, don't even start, Shade. I'm a bit nervous. I'm very nervous. Like, the second I got used to, streaming, I know it's smart to go out of my comfort zone. But yeah, 1K on TikTok is crazy. And almost 100 subs on YouTube is crazy. I started a month ago, right? I don't know, when was my first stream? Let me check. You got this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stream and lullaby. What song have I been listening to lately? Actually, I've been listening to Hoiser again because a friend of mine talked about it over the weekend. But I don't want to sing. I'm shy. 15 days ago. 2 weeks ago? Hold on. Hold on. When was my first stream? I'm excited. This is exciting. When was the first one? 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, I'm doing this for 2 weeks. No, it's 2 weeks. A month seems reasonable. Not yet, but I'm on my way to a month. 2 weeks. 15 days. Shade is right. Like, that's crazy. We're almost hitting a month. 2 week growth. Let's try Twitch, I guess. I stopped the background music for a lullaby. My lover's got humor. She's a giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. Should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every sun is getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. 2 weeks, that's awesome, right? 1K on TikTok in 2 weeks, let's go. 190 in 2 weeks on YouTube, that's cool. Let's see what happens. Yay. Just again, for everybody, I'm not doing this for numbers and stuff. Don't worry. I'm not here for the numbers. I'm here to have a fun time. And the fact that I am having a very fun time is the reason why I'm thinking of branching out to Twitch, because I do think for like an independent content creator, Twitch is just more kind than YouTube. We've seen that with the like not being able to permaban somebody. If luck follows, Twitch will find you some solid footing and explode with attention. I'm not doing this for attention, but thank you so much. I just want to have a fun time. I just want to find like-minded people and like help others have a easier night, you know. I just want to, or a day, I guess. I just want to help people feel less alone. Because streaming helps me feel less alone. I've been on a very long healing journey these past few months, so this is just a peak. This is just peak healing. That's the way to go. Don't look at the numbers, because that will guarantee make it worse. For sure, like, who gives a fuck at the end of the day? Okay. Maybe we'll try out Twitch next week, because I think that will make sense. I might do then visual novels over here, games over there. Maybe I'll just finish 14 days with you over here. Or maybe I can like re-upload the VODs from Twitch over here probably. Because I like having a channel, you know? I like having it all sorted in a channel. I can't wait because I'm going to Italy today. Oh my god, have fun! Italy is so pretty and Italy has amazing food. I hope you eat lots of food. Need to burp again. Okay. The fanfic I like just uploaded a new chapter. That's crazy. I have reading material. I have prepared my lunch already for tomorrow. So demotivated to work, but oh well. Can't have play without work. Play hard, work hard. Eat lots of pasta and bread. Yes! Oh my god. Okay. I always... ending a stream is so hard. Pizza with seafood. Go crazy. Ending a stream is so hard for me because I always like yap again. But yeah, I'll update. I'll keep you all. Sorry, I'm just cracking my knuckles over here. Yeah, I will update about future plans on Twitter first, TikTok second probably. I had fun today. Thanks for joining. It was very cool. I love this game so much. I hope you did too. And next week I will definitely stream again one time. I don't think I will stream again this week. Probably, because I have so much work to do. But next week I will stream again at least one time. Maybe try out Twitch for just chatting. And maybe see if my technical stuff also works over on Twitch. But I don't know yet. If not, then at least next week we can continue the game maybe again and finish it up finally. It would be cool if we finish it up in 3 parts, but who knows. Yeah. Love you loads. But I'm glad I finished the fan art because the trip would block me from finishing it. I'm super happy too. I'm already like, I want to see it so bad, but I want to finish stream first so I can look at it in peace and quiet. Thank you so much for the fan art already. I know it will probably look really cool. So yeah, just so I can see it, let's end stream. That's a good reason to end stream properly right now. I'm gonna keep up the ending. Oh. Can you hear me? Can you still hear my voice? I think you can. Goodbye everyone and have a nice sleep and nice dreams. Yeah. Wow. Uh, 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 can you still hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, audio. Okay. No background music, but my audio. Okay, cool. Okay. Have a lovely sleep. You too. Have fun in Italy. Okay, okay, okay. Everybody stay safe. Thank you so much for joining. Um, sorry that my phone died at the end, by the way. But I'm gonna keep this up for a little while, and so that what did we learn? So that the stream won't cut off awkwardly. But I still wanted to say a final goodbye. I feel like the ending stream is kind of cuter if I say goodbye in the background secretly. You know, from outside looking in, you don't think there's a voice talking to you, but right now, somebody's talking to you. Nobody will notice, you know. I'm getting sleepy, can you tell? Because I'm talking shit. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining again, again, again. I can't thank y'all enough. I'm a broken record. I should stop talking. Have a good night. I will dream of you, and then when I'm at work, I will think of you because this is the secret credits. Exactly. But yeah, I will think about you at work, at sleep, during sleep, after sleep, anywhere I am, because this is really fun and it is kind of all I ever wanted. So yeah, hope to see you around. Good night. I I have nothing else to say. I think if I forgot to say something, god damn it, I'll tweet it out or something. Stay safe, please. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to drink and eat enough. Good night, and I want to like say something life changing, but I don't have anything life changing. Just be yourself. Yeah, you're really cool. Love forever. Hello, hello, hello. No way. Ah.